Daniel's kid knows Irish step dance. So
Which Daniel?
my next door
Your
neighbor.
next neighbor.
So
There's three.
Sorry,
Yeah.
exactly. There's multiple
So many
Daniels.
Daniels.
All right.
So he.
Hey, hold on, everyone.
Oh.
We are live.
All right.
Hey!
Hello. Hold on. Let me tell my mom. I know she's gonna want to watch.
The best.
Viewer number one always.
My mom.
Nina's mom.
Very important. She's our biggest fan.
Not even remotely joking.
Yeah, I'm not joking.
Yeah.
She's our biggest fan because I'm in the band and she's my biggest fan. So. Go to.
This feels way too official.
I'm gonna start. I know.
It's really nice. Like, oh, look how.
Can
good
people on the
stream
stream hear okay when Nina or others talk?
I will keep my phone open to watch the chat.
Okay.
Madeline's also going to watch the chat for us.
Same.
I just don't know which microphone it picked up, and it's.
Sounds like it's fine.
It sounds fine. Okay.
Sweet.
All right. I was trying to use OBS, and since I didn't set it up early enough, it's.
That's
Focusing
okay.
on the front of the books.
Maybe next time.
Focus on the people.
Yeah, I'm trying to change the focus.
I got it.
Can you change the focus
Center
from
stage.
So, Juan Jose Grape was saying
Done.
that one of
There
his favorite metal musicians
It'll
contacted
delay.
him
Yeah.
about doing a T-shirt, and I was like being nosy, and I'm like, "Ooh, who was it?" And he messages me. He's like, "Nina, I just want to let you know how excited I am to work with you." And I was like,
Yes.
and I was like, "Oh, did
So-
Josh tell? Did you tell him the story,
I tell who?
Juan,
Which story?
about like how I know him as an artist, about Nancy and Hal?
Oh no.
Okay,
no.
I'm gonna tell
All
him.
right, this
that.
is a story for the stream. then.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, yeah.
Madeline,
Yeah.
you need to
The first one's going to be the paper.
watch chat and let us know.
I hear all the vocals
Also-
thundering, so
Okay.
I think it's got 2 audio sources.
Before we get started, thank
Huh?
you all three for
Where's
your
the
help.
audio source?
Yes. Thank you
It
so
doesn't have
much.
2 audio
Yeah.
streams.
You guys are all getting pizza when this is over.
When they say multiple voices at once, they mean all of us talking. Okay, so we need to be careful of not all of us talking at once because it makes the audio sound like crap. We need to make sure he does not touch this cable or we will lose the whole thing.
Then I will put him.
And then, why am I holding this?
That's for Abby.
Sorry.
That's the first thing we're signing.
Okay, so people in chat will take questions in a,
Jake.
Yeah.
Here.
Jake the dog.
yeah, you guys can ask questions. Madeline's helping out with the stream. She'll ask us and we can answer. We'll try not to talk over each other. Do you know what you're doing?
I know what I'm doing.
Do you know what you're doing? If you guys need chairs or anything, let us know. Sorry, we're logistically getting set up. And then the last thing I want to call out, since these markers smudge, we need to make sure as we go down the line that we don't smudge each other. So like you'll be top left, you'll be top right, because we're all right-handed, right?
Mhm.
So then you'll be bottom left and I'll be bottom right, so we're never over each other's
Go ahead, get
signatures.
it out.
Four.
Top and bottom.
Yeah. Go ahead, get it out. Yeah.
Rhythm section
Okay.
are the bottoms.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That works. Whatever.
Rhythm bottoms.
All right, so you had a story to tell, but before we start, the first thing we're signing are the autographed scripts, and the very large autograph on here is Ren Faire Roberts, our wonderful writer. His name should be biggest on this because it's his script.
Yep.
And we're signing these for some backers.
Okay, so I have a story. First of all, have we announced who the next artist?
Well, we have Kickstarter backers, so
Okay.
yes, you can tell folks.
So, okay, so the artist that is going to be on Queen of Hell Part 2, which is issues 5 through 8, is going to be different from the artist who was in Part 1. Okay, so this new artist, I saw his work about, what do you want to say, like 15?
15 years ago.
15 years ago.
Easily.
Josh and I were in a comic book store, our favorite comic book store. Was it EB Comics?
EG.
EG Comics. It's
Favorite
owned,
comments.
owned by our favorite comic book guy, Eddie. And I see this comic called Nancy in Hell. And I was like, this looks awesome. And it's like a blonde with big boobs. and she's got a chainsaw and she's covered in blood and it looks gnarly and cool. And I was like, I need this comic book. So I bought it and I thought it was one of the best comic books that I've ever seen. And
Thank you.
Silver?
Yes,
Okay.
we're going to silver.
Going to silver.
This
Okay.
is the
Not
one,
interrupting.
the
Okay.
one and only signed holochrome for one of our Kickstarter backers who won it in the chat.
Okay. And so I was like, Josh, Nancy and Hell, you see how this comic book looks? This is how I want Queen of Hell to look someday. And guess who the artist for that comic book was? It was Juan Jose Reed. So as we're looking for new artists for Queen of Hell Part 2, Josh is like, what if we got the guy who did Nancy in Hell? I was like, well, that would be an insane dream because he does like big stuff. He works with Marvel and DC. Like,
He did Wolverine recently.
Yeah.
X-Force. Something with Venom.
so he's a really well-known artist in the comic book world, and I've loved his work for 15 years. And now he's going to be the next artist for Queen of Hell. So, just like magical things happen sometimes, and I am so excited for Part 2. But first, I'm super excited to get Part 1 out to you guys, and that's why we're doing this live stream.
Are you two fine with us using your first names?
Sure.
Just because we're on a stream. I just want to shout out, this is only going efficiently because we have
Mhm.
3 incredible helpers today. My wife Madeline's running the stream, and then we've got Jonathan and Abby giving us assembly lines so that this doesn't take us hours and hours to get through all of these, and we can just keep putting our names down and handing them off. So
This really is the most efficient way we've ever done this.
Never been
yeah,
as
I sat down with Josh and I was like, we're not doing this how it's been done before.
I've been upstairs for the last hour and a half signing back catalog stuff for the that are going out as part of the Kickstarter packages. And yeah, again, an hour and a half, and I'm just going through old copies of It Was Metal and everything else to go out to you guys. So like this is going to take so much less time than what I've been doing up there.
Yeah, so
Do these markers look okay, or are they bubbling up too much?
I think they look good.
as they're drying, they look good.
Okay.
And then Abby, let us know when we're at a full table and we'll take a pause for just a second. Well,
Back to black.
back to black.
Yep.
I have to say.
Should we stack them bottom on top? You should be able
I'm
to
gonna
slice them
actually
together.
call an audible on this one.
Well, there's signatures on top, so that
Yeah.
Nobody on top.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's the slight inefficiency. But this is way better than we've done it before. So
Yeah, that's
So Stream asked, what happened to Jesse's beard?
What did happen to Jesse's beard?
it melted away with the coming of the spring.
Oh, to you?
But there, thank you.
I was gonna say they're still married.
Not supposed to swear in the first 5 minutes of the stream. I'll save that for
Do you trim your beard every whenever it gets warm?
basically
Okay.
just through the winter months,
Gotcha.
basically.
Keeps your face warm, and then you trim it.
Yeah.
So
More to prove that I can actually do it.
It's like how we used to do it with my dog. We had a Cocker Spaniel, and every spring we cut him to give him a puppy cut.
So I got the best compliment on my beard. I went into a comic book store. I was actually Eddie, the guy that we were talking about, and he hadn't seen me in a long time. He hadn't seen the gray stripes in the beard. He goes, "Oh, I like that. That's pretty cool. You got like a Ra's al Ghul thing going on."
Yes, like a Jewish Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah. Well, I don't know why
That's the
Jewish is
one.
relevant. but-
Because Ra's al Ghul is famously Muslim.
Oh, all right. Well, we're all desert people.
So pause for a second
Debatable.
so Abby can
Reset.
reset. Do we have any other questions?
Judah said that we were highly recommended to him, and people told him we sound a lot like Five Finger Death Punch.
I mean, there's only one finger in the band. so-
Yeah, that's true. We're one finger.
One Finger Death Punch.
No, we're one finger punch. Finger bang. We're one finger bang. Bang.
Try to.
And I'm not finding it.
I get this out of the way.
Okay, we're piling up here.
Traffic jam.
Abby's doing the hardest job.
Yeah.
So we gotta give her
Yeah.
a second.
I can pull these, I think, Jonathan, if you want to help down there. Yeah, that's totally fine.
The
So
black marker ones should be dry a lot faster.
Yeah.
Those should all be fine.
So if you're curious as to why I just signed my name as Nina, it's to make this go faster. But like when we first started doing autographs, I used to put like my full legal name. I don't do that anymore.
So
And her social security number.
Yeah, oh yeah.
when we were signing the cards, I've signed my name one way my whole life, and I've never had to sign in bulk like this. So a very few of you will get my original signature,
Uh-huh.
and then I have since optimized it greatly.
Silver.
This is let's go with black. I think it'll stick better. This is the only metal cover that we're signing. There's one copy each. You can see it's numbered 1 of 1. So we did one copy of these for every piece of art we had, and this is the only. They were all sold. This is the only person that asked for their sign. So this is
the metal.
the only metal cover that we're
Let me
signing
see.
today. Yeah,
Oh, it's literally a metal.
It's literally
It's-
metal.
It's literally made out of metal.
Did you buy any
Wow.
for us?
That's actually really cool.
There's only one copy.
And we don't get any.
No, the band doesn't get shit.
Ah, okay. Seal's broken.
That's
Fuck you, Schwartz.
so cool.
And this was
Oh my
actually
God.
purchased by a big fan of Bo Bradley.
Wait.
Careful with it.
Black or silver?
Black.
Okay.
I thought it would stick better.
It's so
I thought you said silver.
Thick.
So this one's gonna have to dry for a while and probably be stacked separately, right?
For sure.
Yeah, I'll just leave it with that bag and
Right here would be the best one.
it's so thick.
Oh, we have some Spanish speakers in chat too.
Uh-oh. What are they saying? You can
do we
use
know what they're saying?
well
Hablo en español.
and that's what you can use Google Translate if you need to. Hold on, let me see if I can. I'll go in Espanol. Oh, yeah, it's fucking Ariel. He knows. Ariel, don't fuck with me.
We have a good story about him too.
Yeah?
When he showed up to translate for us.
Oh yeah. That was great.
Tell the story.
So when El Segadors went viral in Catalonia, it happened very fast, and our heads were spinning. We didn't really know what was happening. It was literally overnight.
Yeah.
Like I had to message Nina at 6 a.m. and be like, "This thing is going viral, and
You need to come over right
you need to come
now.
over because we have like a radio station in Barcelona wants to interview you about the song." But we knew that they weren't going to be speaking English, and we needed a translator. So Ariel, who's here in the chat, agreed to come over and help us out because he speaks Spanish.
And my Spanish is not good.
Yeah, so we get on the call with the radio station for Nina's interview, and Ariel's on it listening to getting ready to translate. And the radio station guy starts talking, and he just looks at us like, I have no idea what the hell this guy is. Because they were interviewing her in Catalan.
So we had to be like, en castellano, por favor.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to raise my hand whenever there is a new question, so that's
Sure.
easy for you guys. Are there any other specialized cover types left that you would like to do? Embossed wood with hinges, perhaps?
Oh,
You know
That
what?
would be cool.
That would be incredible.
yeah, we would definitely do a
Actually,
wood
for
cover.
like maybe for the what do you call it?
With
The-
hinges.
for the big one that has like all the issues in it, maybe that would be good for wood.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for a hardcover.
Yeah.
So the coolest novelty cover to me, and I think people that have followed us for a long time know that we nicked a lot of ideas from Valiant, including we nicked a lot of their talent, like Ren Faire from Valiant. But the coolest novelty variant I ever saw was their flocked Punk Mambo cover.
Cool.
And yeah, flocked,
Like fuzzy.
fuzzy, and her pink mohawk was fuzzy. Yeah, it was really cool.
Oh, what if we do a cover with Udaroth where he's like shirtless and he's all hairy and it's flocked?
Well, he doesn't. We already have seen his chest. We know that's not hair.
No, like
But
those,
he's
like,
pantsless.
The young, yeah, that too. But I'm talking about human Udaroth before he becomes the demon.
Oh.
Chat recommended, how about Book of the Dead flesh cover?
Oh, like actual human flesh.
Like leather.
Necronomicon.
But I mean, you don't know where the flesh is coming from.
There's
It's
only
leather.
one way to make this not a crime, which is that a Kickstarter backer has to take that reward and volunteer their own skin.
Fair?
It's gonna be.
Yeah, they have to send it in a cooler.
Yeah, it's like that guy in Germany. If you agree to be eaten,
Yeah,
it's not a crime.
That's not a crime.
Bonus
Yes.
points if they already have you guys tattooed.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, all right.
Oh.
Hobby,
Yeah, well, that
logo.
narrows it way down.
David.
Sorry, guys, we're gonna need that skin.
It's reserved.
Your ass belongs to the band.
Literally. That butt cheek skin. That thick butt cheek skin.
I don't know if any of our fans who have our logos tattooed on their butt.
I mean, that's
I know,
where
like
you
a-
get it
an
before you
arm and a
remove
shoulder.
the butt skin.
That's why Rachel and I aren't married yet. I demand she gets the tattoo on her butt.
Where? Right in the hole?
Right.
So on that
And
note, I'm wearing a
Stop.
shirt some of you guys are
What?
getting.
He's like, oh, I want my girlfriend to get a tattoo on her butt. Where?
You made it weird.
How?
They're bringing up the butthole.
How is that weird? It's part of the butt. It's an
I
important
think
part.
it's implied when you say butt that you're not talking about the hole unless you specified the hole.
What about a
Oh
Spider-Man
wait, back
tattoo?
to silver
Silver.
after these.
If it's a spider web tattoo, then I'm assuming it's the hole. So you're wrong.
These are the Baltimore Comic Con previews we did. So anybody getting these is getting a super rare one.
Super rare.
Silver.
Yeah,
And the cover is like matte.
yeah.
There's a 2019 preview that's about to pop up in this pile. And that makes me laugh because remember when we thought that the Queen of
Oh,
Hearts was coming out
yeah.
soon?
Coming soon.
Oh shit.
I accidentally smudged one.
Ugh.
You might get the smudge.
New guy smudged one?
Do you wanna go over it?
Dock his page.
I know.
Actually, that looks pretty cool.
You know what? That works. Yeah.
Okay, be careful with these ones, and I will be careful grabbing them. Now I'm scared.
There. These should dry fast because of the matte cover.
So 2019 was
And double
after
check
it
your
was
finger.
metal, before Parallel Eternity, and before Crimson Cult. So Queen of Hell was supposed to come out immediately after it was metal.
Crimson Cult wasn't even a thing when we were doing that 2019 one. And then 2020 happened. We're like, let's write an angry album.
Oh, we have a taker for the smudged one.
Ooh. Give me the smudge.
Wait, smudges cost extra now. We were gonna do the Nina Asprent records at one point.
It wouldn't fit on one of these.
You need a gatefold.
Yeah, you need a double gatefold.
They never mind.
All right, I'm the first smudger, so we'll see who.
Who's next?
I've only smudged one, but I hope I'm. I both hope I'm the only one and not at the same time.
It'll be me. No worries.
All right, now we're into the 2019 previews.
Ah.
I'm gonna sign.
with the old school Queen of Hell EP cover art.
Yep.
Yep. We didn't have
Oh
any
my
original
god,
cover
I've still
art.
got that whole table to go.
And under the table.
Oh, honey. We're not even close. We just started.
So some comic knowledge for when you guys are stacking them up next. I can see that the piles over there shifted. If you turn every like 5 copies around the other way, the spines are higher than the other side. See how these are, that'll keep the piles from.
And for real, Jonathan and Abby, if you guys need a break, just say it. We can take a break.
I can already tell we're gonna need a break.
Well, yeah,
before
we're
we
gonna
get
take a
with-
break.
Yeah.
We can do finger stretches.
Right.
And
We just put Justin on a rack.
We're giving Jonathan and Abby some cool swag from this, and I'm gonna get them a nice dinner, and we're paying them, so they're being treated well. Don't feel like it's.
Now, when you say nice, is Benny still on the table? Because Nina. brought
I mean,
up
I think they might actually like Benny's, but
That's true.
I don't get paid.
we should all go to Benny's.
Well, technically you did. All right, pause for a second.
Traffic jam.
Traffic jam. Easy, Jake. Easy, buddy.
Oh, anything in the chat, man?
There's a small.
Let me see who's in here.
So which things are you signing right now?
Now we are signing. We're into the main print run of comics, but they're the virgin art variants. So these are also pretty rare. There's only 15 to 20 copies of each of these, and only about 5 of each are being signed.
Nice.
I'm sorry, which artist? This one was Dusan? No, that's it.
It's
Yeah, that's
Dusan.
Dusan.
Okay, well, very, very, like, both of these comics are Dusan Markovic.
This cover is one of my favorite pieces of art because I can tell he was inspired by Sleepaway Camp, which is one of my favorite horror movies of all time. So if you are a fan of the Sleepaway Camp series, this
Alex Cruz says, "Nerd."
you will immediately know where this comes from. Yes, Alex.
Do you know where you are? Of course, we're all nerds.
Yeah.
I think that was in response for knowing how to stack comic books.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That's beyond nerd. That's just OCD.
Longtime friends and fans of the band will know that Josh has an entire room of comic books, once referred to as the revirginizing chamber.
Yes.
So
Yes, it's a room so geeky it can actually undo any sexual intercourse you've ever had and make you a virgin again.
So, when are you guys touring across the U.S. and coming to Florida?
Well,
Next
we just started booking outside the area.
Hey, Camden, send me a
I
message.
swear my back's good.
I swear. Oh my God.
So,
Yes, please.
well, we had a layoff because first Chris retired, and then first my back was in poor health 2 years ago, and then Chris retired from the band, and Jesse moved to Montana and came back. So we're just now getting into booking shows outside of our local area again.
So I've got 2 gigs booked right now. Oh, I'm sorry, 3. We've got 3 gigs booked right now. One is in Richmond, and tickets will be going for sale next week. And the other one is in Brooklyn, and that will be in July, but we don't have our other bands for that yet. So I will be announcing that one as soon as we get the other bands booked. Yes, we have another question.
And when is the next Catalan tour?
Tomorrow.
God, as soon as we make more money.
As soon as possible. Now, whoever, I don't know who was asking that, if they're from Catalonia. What's the name on that one?
David
David?
Imposi.
Imposi, yeah.
Oh, yeah. The artiste.
As soon as we can get someone to book
Yeah.
us and pay us.
So when we have inquired about it, and I don't know if it's similar to what's happened in America, but people keep telling us this. What to us, on the outside, seems a little cryptic. Is like they say the political situation has changed and makes it more difficult to bring us
Into Catalonia.
into Catalonia. Yeah,
Yeah.
because we are now associated specifically with the independence movement.
Awesome.
So depending on who's in power,
I'm gonna end up in jail.
yeah.
You're gonna end up in jail.
Basically. Let's start over here, actually.
Well, there's also a request for the UK.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
really?
never gonna happen, honey.
What?
Their country hates
Well, the visa
the
situation.
visa situation is way worse in the UK.
Yeah.
I'm
And
saying.
the EU is reasonably easy to get into.
Yeah.
We
tried the UK once,
Yeah,
remember?
but people, yeah, we did, and there's a little extra cost, and it was a little harder to figure out.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say never.
Yeah. I wanna go for you.
Yeah.
I would love to go to the UK.
Though, what's on the table now is the end of the rare ones. So if those are grouped together, that would be great.
I would love to go to the UK. Someone just needs to pay us enough, which is, different.
Well, if we have enough fans there, we can kickstart a UK tour.
You hear that, fans?
And by pay enough, we just need to break even.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
Yeah.
for sure.
As in, like, we don't want to go broke.
know? Too late.
Too well. Go broke or. Also, I need a guarantee that they'll let me back in the country when we live,
Right.
and they don't send me to El Salvador.
All right, so this is going to be a little more complicated now. I don't know about the drying situation with these, but we have 250 of these art prints to
Oh,
sign.
they're art prints. Okay.
Yeah. So just gonna go for it, and we'll figure it out as we go.
Maybe when we get through these, we give our
Before-
help a little break.
Uh-huh.
And we
Yeah.
Art prints.
Yeah, Jonathan showed one.
Oh, I missed that.
It's okay.
So everybody that did the works package gets one of these.
Abby, when we take a break, maybe I can get you a chair right here.
Hello from
You can
North
just
Carolina.
swing.
Hello from North Carolina.
Yeah, but the next weekend.
Ooh, Carolina barbecue. Yes, we have a question.
Just-
Nina, which is your favorite actress to portray Angela Baker in the Sleepaway Camp movies, and how would you incorporate her into a Sound of Thunder music video?
Oh, how would I incorporate?
Well, we already incorporated her into the artwork. Didn't
Yeah,
we?
she's already in the art, but in a music video, that's a good question. Oh gosh,
An upcoming one or
good question.
I mean, basically, I can see you in many different like scenarios holding a severed head. in a
Yeah.
music video.
Yeah, the severed head. I think.
That's-
Yeah.
That's super easy, but that's also the most iconic shots that's been done the most.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
I think you hanging dong.
Fair. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Sleepaway
Yeah.
Camp is a movie. It is a horror movie. So it is a horror movie that's a little obscure. It's not quite as well known as the other ones.
It's not obscure to horror aficionados,
Right.
But
You should watch it at least once. My favorite part of the movie is how 80s it is because everyone's shorts are so tiny. Like the men, just teeny tiny little micro shorts, and they're like, "Yeah, I'm super butch," and we're all like, "No, this is the gayest movie I've ever seen." It's great.
I've gotten quite fond of wearing short shorts at the gym.
Good.
I have to say.
Good.
Now
You don't wear short shorts. You wear normal shorts, but because men are stupid these days,
they
like
wear very long shorts.
exactly. But if you want to wear shorty shorts, they need to come up to at least like hip, with a little tear in the side.
Keep it moving, lady.
Whatever.
What do you think this is, Mariah? Just gonna stop for you?
Mariah probably has a stamp that she doesn't even.
She's got the
use.
auto pen.
Yeah.
We have a hello from Colorado as well.
Hello, Coloradian.
Nibs and Jay says he's planning on making Udaroth and Queen of Hell figurines.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
awesome.
I can't wait to see that.
Can you mass produce them for us?
He's offering. So,
I'm down.
let's see.
That is actually one of the dreams.
Yeah.
Like
I want action
like
figures.
a 12-inch scale, 6-inch scale, like Marvel Legends
Like
size.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got the 2 6-inch Booster Gold and Blue Beetle to put in my big bug.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello from Wisconsin. Any new favorite albums for y'all? I've been binging the new Coheed and Cambria album.
We were just talking about one today, the one you were listening to.
Oh yeah, I'm not normally like a death metal growl vocal person, but I listened to at the recommendation of many people, Blood Incantation's Absolute Elsewhere. It's 2 20-minute songs, and it was fantastic. I mean, oh sorry, it's not one of my normal. Again, I'm not really big into that vocal style, but the music on that record was, I mean, it earned the hype I've been given about it. One of the top albums I've heard in recent years.
I've been super psyched about this Italian metal band called Benthos, who's got a record coming out in a few weeks. Real, what was it? Emo jazz, math core kind of stuff. I know nobody else at this table can
No,
give a
I
shit
just,
about that.
I haven't been listening to music because I have to commute so much. All I've been listening to is podcasts about evil people. So I listen to Behind the Bastards a lot.
I'm always listening to old stuff, so this week I've been listening to Uriah Heep live, which has lots of good organ playing in it, which always makes me happy. Brings out my Steve Lorbs.
Steve Lord.
Yeah, Steve Lord is our organ player.
Lorbs.
Lorbs.
Lorbs, it's spelled Lord, but it's pronounced Lorbs.
Steve Lorbs.
And that's a combination of me and our producer Kevin on the organ, because I play the parts, but Kevin, obviously he mixes it, but he also does the drawbars how he wants them, because the drawbars affect like the EQ and the tone. So, and we both love John Lord, like the greatest organ player of all time in rock. So we figured that Kevin and I combined makes John Lord's less talented younger brother, Steve Lorbs.
Yes, we have a question.
Fan from Houston and OKC shows. Can't wait for the world tour. Question for Justin. What other bands / music have you done that we can look up?
Anything that's out?
Nothing like on Spotify or anything. I mean, you can find some really old videos of me and my band back when I was in high school playing.
What were they called?
Blank Planet. We were big Porcupine Tree nerds, but it was all original stuff.
Planet Prayer.
Your high school band was amazing, though. You guys sounded like a professional band.
Yeah. I mean, it was legit. There's like 3 or 4 songs you can find bad recordings of online. Coming up soon, I'm on some tracks being released by a few other bands that I've done some session work for, but I won't say those right now because I don't know what I am and I'm not allowed to announce.
We haven't gotten our finder's fee yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Question.
Are you aware of the issue with the first album on YouTube Music? It's just snippets of each song. Is that by design or is it too much trouble to fix?
Are they referring to Metal Renaissance? If so, then I was not aware of that. However, I don't know if any of us are interested in fixing anything to do with Metal Renaissance. Destiny and I were just talking about this earlier today.
We'll get it fixed.
No.
No.
So when you do the digital distribution, you sign up for whatever services you want at that time. And because that's our oldest album, it's probably an issue with just the amount of time that has passed and what was available then. I don't know if YouTube Music was a thing.
I think that preceded YouTube Music by
Yes,
about 3 or 4
definitely.
years.
So it is not by design, no, but and we did not know about it. So thank you for letting us know.
Yeah, they like the album, so
Aw, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
We can do better.
Yeah.
all right. Next one. Can Jesse provide an update on the guitar he found in the trash?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I never messed with a Floyd Rose before, so I was trying to set the bridge up properly, and I've never done any luthier work aside from like installing a microphone inside of an acoustic guitar. So I don't know what I'm doing, but what I did do is I got a new bar for the thing, because like when I was trying to fix it the first time, I snapped the whammy bar into 2 pieces, like smart guy.
The actual bar?
The actual bar, yes. It just like pink when I was trying to like lift the Floyd Rose up and put some stuff in it to do some adjustments. And then what I've discovered in the meantime, because this is clearly somebody else's project guitar that I inherited by virtue of pulling it out of the trash, and
It's cursed and inhabited by a
Confederate ghost.
Confederate ghosts. I mean, it is a dean, but
My name is Charles.
whoever screwed the actual like screw wells in for the Floyd Rose, screwed them in so low that it cannot be you can have them it cannot be adjusted any higher. So I'm going to see if I can take it to someone who knows what they're doing to try to fix the thing. It would be a shame to get the thing and just toss it. It's actually a really cool looking guitar if I can make it work. So.
Question.
Who's the lazy bones in the background not signing? Is that Chris?
That's Chris.
We wanted to keep him with us always, so we got his skeleton bronze.
At one point, we were talking about just telling people that Chris is no longer with us.
He's alive. He's just not abandoned anymore.
Then we're back. No, he's still alive. He's gonna outlive all of us.
Chris will look to be 150. I might make it to 45.
Hey, man, my grandpa is 99 years old, so I've got pretty good. I got pretty good chances.
I've been entertained by the times when Justin has exhibited extremely crisp behavior, which
Oh yeah, that's funny.
which I take as it must be like extremely drummer behavior.
And like when he gets tired of talking upstairs and he's like, I'm gonna go downstairs and drum, and he just leaves us. That is such crisp behavior. And then you just hear drums coming from the
But what
basement.
was very crisp about it was not because he didn't say I'm going to go downstairs.
Yeah.
He just kind of snuck out.
Yeah.
It just becomes apparent that he's lost interest in the conversation and wants to go play drums.
We have another question.
How are you feeling after the birthday festivities?
I am a little sleepy, but actually I'm pretty good. I stopped drinking at around 7, and I just drank water after that and ate cake. So pretty good. That said, I am very thirsty, so if anybody would like to pour some of that rye whiskey right into my mouth.
That'll fix it.
Yeah.
We'll take a break in a second.
No, I think it'll be funnier if someone literally pours it into my mouth.
I can put some in Piss Boy.
Oh, don't do that. I don't want it to splash.
That's the reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just gotta say piss boy without actually explaining what piss boy is.
Oh, it's a little bottle of a little boy peeing and he pees.
Like your
Yeah.
classic
In your mouth.
fountain,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
but
It has a little pump in it
Oh
and
my
it shoots.
You see that tap rye right there? Can you just pass me that? Oh, is it open? Yeah, it's open. Thank you.
You really doing this?
I'm doing it.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
careful
Where's
with
this
that
from?
cable, man.
It's Canadian. Yeah! Canadian whiskey. A Sound of Thunder endorses Canadian whiskey. No, well, just this one. Why? Not all Canadian whiskeys? Are they bad? Or is some
What's
bad?
up?
Does the Queen of Hell whiskey still exist? Was that a worthwhile venture?
It was Queen of Hell mead.
Mead.
Yes. It was a mellow mel, right?
Yes.
Cherry
Cherry melomel.
mellow mel.
Yes, it was a worthwhile
It
venture
was delicious.
in that we didn't actually give them any money.
We got mead.
We got
Basically,
mead out
the
of
deal
it.
was they got to make it and sell it, and we got a case of free mead.
Which is a great.
Yeah.
It's very worthwhile. We
Yeah.
loved it.
It was delicious stuff.
Don't
too.
tell the promoters and bookers of the world, but we will accept payment in alcohol.
Ooh.
Any waters?
Good for now.
Can we get back to
Okay,
it?
yeah, we're working.
You guys see what we're dealing with over here?
Yeah.
Megalomaniac.
Nina signing
Thank you.
all work and no play for the next hour and a half.
That was a fun party, though. I need to do that again.
Did you capture the song we created last night with your neighbor?
Which? Oh, I think I did.
We wrote our biggest hit last night.
Okay, so my neighbor has a daughter who is, I think, like, how old does he say she was? Like 5 or 6?
She was pretty young. Yeah, I would say 6-ish.
Yeah, and she's been creating her own songs. And so she started singing.
Well, her mom asked me to show her a chord on the guitar.
Yeah.
She was
yeah.
like, "Can you just show me how to play anything on the guitar?" Just because she can't play guitar at all.
Oh, no, that's another person. I'm sorry. I got you confused. There are 2 little girls that wanted to sing.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the hit
Okay.
Banana Nana Nani.
Okay, yeah. That was another little girl.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So
It was
her
your
mom-
one.
her
We need to
mom-
hire that girl.
that was Joanne. That was
Yeah.
Joanne, her daughter. So Joanne, she asked Josh to teach her to play like 1 or 2 chords. And so she got it immediately. She was like, whoa, I could write a song with these 2 chords. And I was like, yeah, now you know how Taylor Swift was created. And she's like, whoa.
So she starts just pumping out like a rhythm just with an E minor chord, just like dun 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 dun, dun and her
Yeah.
daughter starts singing
Banana.
Nana Nani.
Banana. And it was like
Yeah.
on key and everything.
Yeah.
And we all sang along.
So I took over, threw some chord changes in
Yeah,
as producer of Banana
as
Nana
producer.
Nani.
Yeah. But
Polish it up.
when you left, I think what happened was my other neighbor,
Yes, it's perfect.
my other neighbor, his daughter, she's actually been legit songwriting, and So Dan Dolph, our friend, he started playing with her, and it sounded really, really good. So I sent them your information, Josh, because I think she needs some songwriting and piano lessons.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to the album question just because it's kind of funny. I don't think anyone here knows it except maybe someone last night. Yeah. So since I recently got a vinyl record player, I've been getting some of my favorite albums on it.
You gotta tell them about Maynard's Club.
Oh, well, I'll get to that. I guess I can start with that. Maynard James Keenan from Tool started this coffee and vinyl club where each month he sends you some coffee and a random vinyl record of his choosing, which I thought would be fun to be in because as a musician, listening to diverse stuff, is good for your ear, gives you more ideas, and I figured he would pick a bunch of stuff that I would never pick on my own. And it's kind of fun. So we started a club where a bunch of us get together, we drink coffee and silently listen to these records he sends. And so far they have been stuff that I never would have found. So mission accomplished there. But anyways, I tried to order a record by Steven Wilson, The Raven That Refused to Sing.
Love that album.
Yeah, I know that's one of Jesse's favorites. And it shows up, and I open the box, and it's the wrong record. It's this album, Bloom by Larkin Poe,
Whoa.
which is they're like a southern rock, not quite country, but southern rock band. And I've heard that that's a fantastic album, but when I looked, that album is $15 less than my Raven That Refused to Sing. So if they were the same price, I probably would have chosen to keep it and just reorder Raven. But they weren't. So I go through the whole return process. That's a fiasco because the store Amazon told me I could return it to actually closed down, and then I had to drive really far for it. So I was like, man, at this point,
Wow.
I'm not even saving money by returning this thing, right?
Right.
So Friday night after work, I text my wife and I'm like, I'm going to go out of my way and return this thing in Fairfax. I go sit in rush hour traffic for an extra hour, return this thing, get home to find the replacement box on my porch. I open it, and lo and behold, they sent me another copy of
The same wrong
Bloom
album?
by Larkin Poe.
That'd be a mix up with UTC.
Whoa.
Yeah, well, it's funny. I looked at the box, and it had a Raven That Refused to Sing sticker on it, but the side of the box said Larkin Poe. So someone at their warehouse
Misstickered a bunch of
misstickered a bunch of
Yeah.
them. And at this point, I was like, man, it's not even worth it returning it. And I'm convinced that if I do, I'm just going to get Larkin Poe a third time.
It was meant to be.
Yeah, so that's the joke. It's like, clearly this album is supposed to be in my life. Totally not what I normally listen to, but Madeline and I listened to it 2 nights ago, and it's actually a really good album. Frustrating story, but I'm happy I have the album. So
If you want to listen to Raven on vinyl, I can let you borrow my copy.
So I ordered from a different store, and it actually showed up the right. Well, okay, the cover looks right. Who knows? Maybe when I
Larkin
this
Poe.
Larkin Poe is inside of it. So my first kid's gonna be named Larkin Poe. They're gonna be like, "Are you a fan of the band?" And I'll be like, "Well, now, yeah, but that's not why."
Lark and Poe.
Fingered.
Yes. You're gonna have twins. They're gonna be Lark and Poe.
Please God, no. Twins run in the family.
They do?
Yeah. Well, Garrett's a twin.
I didn't know that.
You're cursing us right now.
Oh, it's not. It's a curse for her. She's
Well,
gonna carry
it skips generations.
Fair.
Is there another brother, or is he your twin?
It's Garrett's twin.
Huh?
Who's
Garrett's
Garrett's
twin.
twin? We haven't met him.
Oh yeah, he's in Seattle, so you're not gonna see it.
No.
They're gonna fuck with us one day, and a dude's gonna show up that looks just like Garrett, but it won't be Garrett, and then Garrett's gonna show up.
It's just Madeline in a flannel shirt.
Mhm.
Yes, it would be helpful. We are here now.
I can pull the rest of these up if it's
Speaking of Garrett,
more helpful on the other end.
Okay.
he's about to come help us.
Garrett is?
Yeah.
Plot twist, it won't be Garrett.
Whoa.
That would be the biggest preemptive.
Oh, that's it.
thing.
We've actually already met Garrett's twin multiple times. Yeah.
Did they ever do the weird twin thing where they speak in their own language and like exclude you from anything? Oh, well, that's no fun. What's the point of being a twin if you don't freak everyone out?
You're doing the smudge analysis.
Question.
Do you play drums with a watch on?
Sometimes. Not normally. But sometimes I'll wear my Apple Watch for fun because I'll be like, it thinks I'm running, which is fun.
It's fun to see like your stats, your workout stats after a gig.
Yeah. I've accidentally drummed in like a heavy watch before, and it doesn't really feel good if I'm like really playing.
As someone who loves like the numbers game and everything, I love how many calories did I burn while I was doing a show today?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, this doesn't really look like anything on stage, kind of tiny. So
Yeah, mine are usually covered by bracers.
yeah,
I wear mine, but honestly, most shows I burn more calories carrying the gear and
Yeah.
merch.
Mine is always funny because like you can see the hour, the minute I started running around, and it'll be like, you burned like 3,000 calories for about 30 minutes, and then you stopped, and then you ate 3,000 calories.
Hey, at least I'm the only one who didn't eat that whole, or that didn't play
Who
that
didn't eat
show
the whole?
on the
Yes.
crab pizza.
Crab pizza.
I am from Maryland. Eating a crab pizza before a gig does nothing.
Okay.
I don't know. Every single one of you after the show were like, "Oh, that pizza's sitting heavy."
Yeah,
Not me.
I wasn't
I'm
good, man.
fine.
Not me.
No, it was the fried macaroni balls you ordered. Yeah, like if I had to make up a funny food that didn't even exist to say we were going to eat something stupid before a show to make us feel bad, fried macaroni balls is something I would make up.
Sweet nut balls I was talking about yesterday.
Sweet nut balls.
Yeah, sweet nut balls. I was telling Willie about these medieval recipes that I was looking at for my party,
Almost.
and one of them was just a little dessert that they made in medieval kitchens that was pistachios mixed with dates, and they rolled them into little balls. And I was like, yeah, so it's like a sweet little nut ball. And he was like, that's my drag name. Sweet little nut balls.
All right.
So what other medieval foods did you guys consume yesterday?
I made empanadas with chickpeas, and I also made beef empanadas, which are traditional in my part of Europe. Thank you.
I ate so many dates last night.
Yeah,
You wanna
I had lots
take
of
a short
dates.
break? before-
There's not that many of these. You might just want to finish up the prints and then
Yeah.
take a break.
Okay. As long as you and what'll help is when Garrett's here, we can tap people out. Take breaks.
Oh, I also made cocas, which is like a Catalan pizza covered in caramelized onions and smoked paprika. And what else did I make? I made dill potatoes.
These ones
Um,
are a little harder. Yeah.
It's more of a Swedish thing. I learned from my Swedish friend. What did you eat, Josh?
What did I eat?
Yeah, because I
It's like
hardly
this round
ate
dry.
anything. I
I
was
ate.
so busy.
What were the meat empanadas? What
Those
was
are
the
beef
best?
empanadas.
So I had beef empanadas. I had a bunch of dates. I had whatever the cookies that were like licorice flavored,
They weren't licorice. It's a ginger cookie covered in the white.
the white ones.
Yeah. So that's actually an Eastern European type of cookie. It's a ginger cookie that's been iced. But I guess it has anise in it. Yeah, the anise cookies.
Hey, switch your pens.
Oh, thank you. Throw that away.
We'll leave it. Just leave it down. It might be okay still.
I put it in purgatory.
Okay.
Yeah, pen purgatory.
Ooh, I lived in Newport News for a while. I really don't remember any like Virginia specific foods. Taffy, I guess.
A Virginia specific food would be let me think.
Brunswick stew.
Yeah, Brunswick
Peanuts.
stew. Yeah, which is we say
Beer stories.
Chris is from Richmond. Peanut pie is a Virginia specific food. I've
That
never
really
had it.
weird ranch thing that you get
Oh.
at Mexican restaurants. That
Oh,
doesn't
the
exist
white
anywhere
sauce?
else, the white
Oh.
sauce. Yeah.
That's gross.
I don't.
Like, there are Mexican restaurants in Virginia that serve,
They're not really Mexican restaurants.
they're not, but they serve like a white sauce. It is so gross. I don't get it. Let me think of Virginia specific food. Huh.
A lot of fusions.
Yeah, well, you know,
Around here, especially.
yeah. Colonization.
Was the place down the block from here that does was it spicy pork belly burritos?
Oh yeah, I mean that's yeah.
That shit rocks.
That's fusion, yeah.
Yeah.
This is why cultural diversity is a good thing because you get better food. I don't understand people who don't understand that the more diverse you are, the better your food is.
Kimchi tacos,
Exactly.
Indian pizza.
Yeah.
Yes.
Chinese food pizza, Fong's pizza, remember?
Fong's pizza. Yes.
So I actually I'm in a musical called Lempira right now that we're doing in Baltimore, and one of my co-stars is from Des Moines, and I was like, Des Moines, Fong's Pizza, and he looked at me like, what? You know about Fong's Pizza? I was like, hell yeah, we played Des Moines. What was it, like 10 years ago?
13 years ago.
Yeah.
Good lord.
2012.
And I'm pretty sure Fong's Pizza is still there. They should what's the word, franchise, because that's such a great idea. Pizza with Chinese food
Crab
toppings.
rangoon
So
pizza.
right,
Oh, yeah.
right down the street from us in Haymarket is a place called Olive's Pizza and Grill,
Mhm.
which it's Indian pizza. So you get like a tikka masala pizza.
That I need to try.
It's fantastic.
I love that. I love that.
And I guess Benny's calls himself the Virginia slice.
Yeah, and it's just a
You know
big ass
what?
slice. I'm
Yeah.
fine with it. I love a big ass slice.
I'll take Benny's over most New York slices of pizza.
I just became aware. Apparently, there's like a New Haven style pizza.
Which is
I can't even remember. I just saw it.
New Haven.
Yeah.
New Haven, Connecticut. Yes, we have a question.
What was the best thing each of you ate in Catalonia?
Pan con tomate for me.
oh yeah. It's
I know it's like the simplest thing, but just the bread with fresh tomato and olive oil was amazing.
I didn't like olives until like 6 months before we went on tour, and then that's basically all that I ate for about 4 days.
How do you not like olives?
I like them now.
It's just an insane.
And so he liked him so much he named his baby after him. Best thing that I have ever ate on tour. I don't know if I ate this on tour, but what is it called? Fideuà is my favorite. So I learned how to make it at home.
You have to tell people what that is. I think.
So fideuà is like a paella but with pasta, and they use little fideos, which is like, think of spaghetti but very short little spaghettis. And what they do is they toast the pasta before they cook it, and it makes it like a firmer thing. It's delicious. And then you put alioli on it.
I had one of my old
So,
signature in here.
Somebody in chat commented on, that's a lot of autographs. I should probably show them the table.
Yeah, we haven't
Yeah.
even scratched the surface yet.
Yeah, so there's that, and the
Yeah.
box is underneath.
Everything on the ground has to be signed as well.
These are just the art prints.
Yeah, this is just our. There's about 800 copies of the main cover, Queen of Hell #1 over here. 300 each of issues 2, 3, and 4, and then all the variants down at the bottom. So it's 2,500 comics we're signing today.
This doesn't include all the CDs and vinyl.
Yeah, I think we've done all the music, except you have a couple things left to sign.
No,
This is not a good sign.
Ah.
cares, but I just hid one of my real signature in there.
Oh!
Yeah.
You can show
Gotta
it.
get it,
Someone's getting Justin's not.
Justin wrote his full name, his date
Social
of birth,
security,
his mother's maiden name.
his
Justin
favorite
Finke.
color.
Yeah.
City in
high
which you were born.
Yeah. The street he lived on when he was 5 years old.
What did we learn about your grandma yesterday? Did you? Oh, she wasn't even sitting there. So depending on where you are, Madeline's grandma has 3 different birthdays.
Oh.
She has an official birthday, then what the United States of America considers her birthday.
Yep. my mom has the same thing because my grandfather reported her birth 3 days after she was born. So,
Sorry, dog.
He's good. He's good.
Stepped on the dog.
oh, yes, we have a question.
Oh, who has the worst autograph?
Yep, right here.
I don't think so.
Right here. Oh yeah, garbage. It's the squiggle. Yeah, it's kind of a
It needs a little more style.
Mine is a squiggly N with a circle on the eye, so whatever.
Mine is like a goofy looking cursive J and just a scratch K underneath it.
Oh, greetings from Greece. Nice. It reminds me of when I went to
I
go,
love the delay on that.
I went to go see Firewind once, and the way that actually I wasn't seeing Firewind, I was seeing Sonata Arctica, and Firewind was opening. And Firewind goes on stage, and I forget the name of the guitarist. He goes up, he goes, "We are Firewind, we are from Greece." So I always remember that.
I guess if one person takes a water break, we probably all should, because it's gonna stop the whole works anyway.
Yeah.
So, who's got a story?
A story? Like
Yeah.
a more story or
One person hold down this stream while the rest of us drink.
Alright.
You got one?
Give me a second. See, I just told the one of our worst show ever on my page last week.
Strangest venue.
Strangest venue?
Oh, no.
That was the worst. That was the worst show.
You know,
And that was strange in a good way.
can I share it here on the
I think
main
you
one?
should reshare that story in a positive light.
Ha!
In a positive light.
Yeah, it was a cool venue, and the owner was super
The
cool.
owner was
His
the owner
kids
was
were amazing.
we played a so we played a
That was the only place we've ever played where if we had fallen off the stage, we would have died.
yes, yeah. So we did a tour about 10 years ago, and it was kind of an awful tour in general, because it was I don't know like who dropped the ball between us and the other band. It was very poorly promoted, so we did like 10 days across the like the South, and then like up through like up to Michigan, and then back home. So what happened though on this tour is like the second last show of the tour was in a small town outside of Pittsburgh, and it was a Friday night. We're thinking, no, this is going to be a good one. You know, we're it's a suburb of Pittsburgh. We have some friends. We have some people that know us around in the area. You know, it's like there's no reason to think this one will be a bad night. And you know, this all comes down to a promotional problem, I think, on the part of our band or our partner band, who I won't name out of respect. But we roll in. It's this tiny little town outside of Pittsburgh. It's night already, and there's fog all over the place. We roll into this venue. We pull in, and there's this it looks like a former rave club. So, you know, brick walls, like almost like a little skate park area at the bottom. It looks like we're in a dystopian '90s movie. And us and the other band roll in, and we load our stuff, start getting set up. Doors open, nobody's there. It is, I think, it is the only A Sound of Thunder show with zero attendance. So the other band goes on first. They play through, I think they play through most all of their set, and then the venue owner's kids perform a song as well, which again just adding to the weirdness of the entire night. And then we played like 2 songs before we cut ourselves off, including Out of the Darkness is The Day I Die, you know, which for grimness' sake. The venue owner never even turned on the heat for the place. It was that grim of a situation. And what makes me sad about it is it was the most unique looking, coolest venue I think that we have ever played. I actually wouldn't mind trying to play there again because that venue is still open.
Yeah.
And just, you know, promote it properly.
Well, the problem is that it's a 18. What was it?
There's no
all ages club. And
Yeah,
no
no
alcohol.
alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's even the point?
It's even the
That's
point of
the
playing a show without any alcohol.
Are we still waiting on Justin? No.
I'm right here. I was sitting for.
Man.
It'll be fine.
Let's see who's in the chat.
Um,
Let's see who's in the chat.
Let's see. when Garrett gets here.
Martin's in there.
Just-
I just seen Martin say horse. Yes, we ate horse. I
Because
see
I
that's what
think
he's talking
that's-
about.
I forgot you
Just
ate
moving
horse.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we were just talking about that the other day.
yesterday.
Yeah, we ate horse when we were in
You ate a
California.
horse?
Yeah, there were
Saddle
sliders.
rider and all.
All right, I'm quitting. That's a red flag. I can't do this. I'm just.
Oh, Russ from Valiant is.
Oh,
on this
hi,
one.
Russ.
Hey, Russ. Russ is our liaison.
Liaison.
I'm gonna
Our
grab.
buddy at Valiant.
Oh, I grabbed the Exile pen. I'm a dummy. The Exile pen needs farther away.
So now there's going to be 800 copies of this. So I think as you set those out, maybe instead of moving them when the table's full, by the time you get to the other end, you could just stack them up. I think.
Oh,
Sure. They'll drive that fast, yeah.
Excuse me.
All right, we're back
We're
on.
live, Nina.
I'm going.
We're live, Nina.
I'm going. I was talking to Juan Jose.
Right now?
He messaged
Well,
me.
what did he say?
Well, I told
Share it for the world.
I'm sorry. I was telling him. So Juan Jose was like, "Oh my gosh, one of my favorite metal musicians contacted me about a T-shirt," and I was thinking, "Well, it's not me because I didn't ask him for a T-shirt." And I was like, "Who is it?" And so he messaged me. I'm not going to tell you who it is until he announces. But he messaged me, but he was like,
Maybe they want to draw a T-shirt.
"Yeah," which is cool.
Dope.
So he messaged me and he was like, "Oh, hey Nina, I like you guys, your music and blah blah blah." And he was really sweet, and I was like, "Oh, thank you." Did Josh tell you the story of
Finding Nancy and Mel.
of how I came to know your art? And he's like, "Oh, I just assumed you saw me in a Valiant comic project." And I was like, "No, my friend. It was years before that when I saw the blonde lady with big boobs and a chainsaw." I was like, "That's what I want someday." And now I'm getting it. So
And Posey says we want dog signing variant cover.
Dogs get a paw print with the
Yeah.
that's
yes.
cute.
Excuse me.
Oh, I wish I could.
Rare JK.
I wish I could get a little paw print for Lucas.
But,
It would be a big paw print. He has big paws.
Got big meaty boy paws.
Big meaty boy paws.
I wonder if you could make a stamp of them.
Yeah, I could. That's a good idea.
Madeline, you want to tell them what our cat did to you this morning?
No.
Did he throw up on you?
No.
Yeah.
Other end.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Left me a present.
He unfortunately has had some stomach issues recently, and he has this habit in the morning of going and doing his business and then coming to cuddle.
Bringing some back with him.
There was some leftovers got in her hair.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
So sorry.
That has happened to Anya because she has long hair. So every couple of months we have to shave her butthole.
The baby cat brings them back with her too sometimes, but hers are
No,
like
no, no.
rock
Difference
hard.
between butt and butthole was a difference now that we're talking about it again?
Well, for a cat, they don't have butt cheeks really. So when you give them the sanitary cut, you literally just lift up the tail.
How
Shave the
unfortunate
butthole.
is that in this world that we
That-
could have had
Cats
cats with
with
big old
butt
butt cheeks?
Okay. I
How
like
amazing would that be?
when I'm bored, I like to watch TikTok videos of dog groomers, and there's a dog.
Sculpting the ones.
There's a dog groomer who likes to shave dogs to look like they have big butts, and it is the funniest thing. It's like poodles. You see the poodle walk by, he's got a big old badonkadonk. I think it's so funny. Like it's not hurting the
What
dog.
we were talking about last night, we were talking about making kosher pigs
Yeah, how would you make
so
a
that
pig kosher?
so that Jews could eat bacon. And I came up with this, so this is okay.
Oh,
All right.
God.
I was like, somebody should breed a kosher pig. And then somebody who knows, the Bible better than I do was like, well, it's the cloven hoof thing is the problem. So you'd have to breed different, hooves for the pig. So that person who was reasonable was like, wait, so you need to go to like a solid hoof. And I was like, no, little tiny human feet.
Tiny human hand.
Tiny human feet on the pig.
Fucking nightmare.
Yeah, exactly.
I
And
would,
now that Nina's got me started on the butt cheeks, you give a big old human butt cheeks too.
well, pigs kind of have butt cheeks.
They're almost there.
They kind of have round butt cheeks, though. I would give them paws like a dog, like little doggy paws.
This whole conversation gives me pause.
Nice. I'm telling you guys, when I invent the kosher pig,
The kosher pig. That I'm telling you, you do that, you're gonna.
I think that would actually be a crime against God.
I don't know because is genetic engineering considered not kosher?
I think there's debate over that, probably.
Genetically
In
modified
general?
food.
I mean, there's people who don't think you should genetically modify anything.
I think you should genetically modify anything because God gave us intelligence. Why wouldn't we use it to make the world better? And if
Do you think if you could genetically engineer animals with human feet, that would take the heat off some of the ladies that are getting bothered?
This is
But-
horrifying.
No.
This is a horrifying. route
no,
we're going
because
down this
I have learned this about feet porn is that it's not just feet. They want you to go naked too. Like you can't just sell feet pics anymore. They want the whole package. So no, it wouldn't take the heat off at all. Josh.
Disappointing.
Yeah, I know.
Definitely.
No, but you'd be a billionaire if you made kosher pig.
And this is all from a man named Schwartz. says the
Okay.
chat.
straight. Yes.
Also, back on the definitely should do a Thunder Pets cover at some point.
That's a great idea.
Yes.
I think that's a great idea. What was I thinking of doing? I was gonna do. Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna do a picture.
Well, you're
of-
doing the Long Live Rock and Roll homage drawing. Right?
Yes, I'm doing that, but I also wanted to draw all of us as furries.
What are your personas going to be?
Oh, they're all dogs and I'm the cat.
Excellent.
Josh is a golden doodle. Justin is a Saint Bernard, and Jesse is a black
Why am I
lab.
a golden doodle?
Because you got curly hair, and you're big and tall, and you're easy to get along with, and you would cost more than is average to buy a dog.
Well, I guess I'll take that as a compliment.
Yeah,
I mean, you know.
There's nothing wrong with a golden doodle.
I was about to ask why, but now I don't want to know.
Why you're a Saint Bernard? Because you're a very big man, and you like cold weather. You like the outdoors.
You rescue people
You rescue people, and
on
you
the slopes.
on the slope. Yeah,
Bring in the alcohol.
yeah. I say Jesse's a black lab, but he's basically just any breed of black dog that you see at the pound.
He's specifically at the pound.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Someone got rid of him.
He's a pound puppy.
No, I think Jesse's the like purebred.
Shit! I did it! I broke the seal.
What'd you do?
Someone's in the smudge club.
Yeah.
Very minor. Very
Minor smudge. No one will ever notice.
The seal has been broken.
I don't know why that made it. Stay away, white magician.
It's the way, white magician.
Apparently, a band called the Bubbas has a dog fronting it.
All right.
A metal band.
They've given some suggestion, but while we have people captive, I want to know what type of videos would you guys like to see us make if we were getting more active on YouTube?
I was expecting there to be a lot more of the us wearing
Leggings.
leggings thing.
I mean, Nina really undersold it. I was expecting way more zoom ins on the butt cheeks.
Yeah.
I didn't want to sexually harass you that much, but yesterday Josh wore the leggings to my party, and they looked great. Like he legit looked like Richie Blackmore, but young.
I went full Renaissance Richie Black.
It was fantastic. I had a great time.
You both have actually seen Blackmore's Night live.
Yeah,
Yeah, they were great.
in our Renaissance outfits.
And also he got the Strat out and played electric for a while.
It was sweet.
They're touring right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Blackmore's Night?
Yep.
Oh, we
They're
should
not
go
coming
see
down
them.
here though. They always do like 5 or 6 shows all in the Northeast. And
Oh.
they usually don't come any further south than New
We should go
Jersey.
see them though. Like, what's the closest they're getting to here?
Pennsylvania or New Jersey.
We could go to Jersey
So far.
or Pennsylvania. Yeah. We should do a little band field trip. See Blackmore's Night.
Driven further to
full
see
house.
Ren Fairs in
Yeah.
New Jersey or in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, depending. I wonder where in Pennsylvania.
It was a fun show.
Yeah, it was fun. We should all go. Little band field trip. We can go to the Turkey Hill ice cream place, and Justin can finally have some of that ice cream. And Josh can eat all of the ice cream.
I can't go to an ice cream factory.
Please, God.
I'll leave on a stretcher.
Local man shits himself.
Did you get any answers?
Yeah, one answer said he likes behind the scene clips of rehearsals and the such.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah. If there's any, you can read us the comments too, even if they're not questions.
Mhm.
I can't really keep an eye on them.
Richie Blackmore's top 10 guitarists ever.
Hell
Totally,
yeah.
totally
Yeah.
agree.
And,
I like the old parts.
we got my friends, thank you for being you.
Oh, thank you.
With more exclamation points than I was able to announce.
Garrett Jonathan can get you. We have another helper who just showed up. Garrett.
Another member of Justin's extended family.
That's the table of stuff we still have to sign.
So these take a second before they dry, or it
So that's
smudges.
why it's
Yeah. So where you can probably help is when he's ready, move him to the dry table, or just tap out with people because
This would take weeks.
Mhm.
by ourselves.
Yeah.
How far along do you think you guys are with signing?
Probably.
1/5.
No.
No, I'm sorry. 5% is what I meant. Not 1/5, 5%.
We might be 10% done at most.
Although this is going faster than the bigger ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the paper ones, those are thinner, right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
per volume.
We probably won't stream the whole time. Maybe what are we at? Like an hour right now?
Hour 10.
Oh god.
Maybe we go another 50.
Remember, I was like, if we just haul ass, we get done in an hour and a half.
Yeah, okay, Josh.
Cut to
3
Sun is
hours.
rising
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the last one.
The faster we go, the further we progress, the worse my signature gets.
I'm perfecting mine as we go.
I wish I didn't
So,
have to work tomorrow.
The time that we have spent at Comic Cons has made me appreciate like a very artistic signature. And we don't have the time to do that, but I did kind of redo my signature at one point because I was like, I need to put a little more effort into it.
I've been super into Ninja Turtles since Last Ronin came out. What are you guys reading right now?
Oh, I'm reading
Never
X-Men
followed
and
that.
Uncanny X-Men.
I
And
am.
Gargoyles. I'm sorry, and Gargoyles.
I just started the new X-Men and Uncanny X-Men runs, which are I like Uncanny better than X-Men so
Same,
far.
same.
Still getting into it. And Amazing Spider-Man. Appreciated the gang war stuff.
I think we should do a whole song with our hair braided together.
You're gonna drum while
Yeah, you'll have to be back to back.
Well, good news. I braided your hair together while I was standing behind you earlier. So.
Nice.
Actually, that would be a fun video is getting you guys' hair braided at the Renaissance Festival. Because you know the hair braiders, they do those intricate braids. I'd love to see both of you get your hair braided.
I've almost got my basement put back together, and I was going to do at least a chainsaw witch drum through video.
Oh, good idea.
But it might be fun to do some of learning some of the other songs too.
Or learning how to braid your hair?
If we go to the Renaissance Festival, would you guys go with me? Like
Yeah.
as just a fun day?
I just always fail to get tickets in time.
It's okay. What I'll do is I'll
I
get
would want to do like an overnighter because it's
no
too far.
overnighter. We'll all carpool.
y'all all carpool. I'll go from Fredericksburg.
Okay. Well, yeah, you
But
got the
still.
baby.
I don't want to go like day drinking in the sun and have to drive home.
No, you won't have Willie will drive, or me, whatever. Or I guess we could get a hotel. I mean, there are plenty of hotels in Annapolis.
You know what? It kind of put me off the Ren Faire the first time I went up there with you guys.
Uh-huh.
Was like it was a really hot day, and I remember feeling like kind of sweaty and gross. And you know, of course, it's outdoors, so it's porta potties. And like one of the first things that happened after I got there was I saw a couple come out of a porta potty, and they had clearly just banged in the porta potty. It's like
Excuse
In the
me.
Maryland humidity
Yeah.
and like
We call
summer
them
heat.
privies.
yeah.
We call them privies.
Well, it was a porta privy.
Ye old plastic
you gotta
privy.
do what you gotta do.
You gotta do what you get. So
It was the fact that it was hot that made it worse because I was like, imagine how gross and sticky it must have been in there.
Smells.
So Willie and I have a group of pirate friends that we hang out with at the Renaissance Festival, and we had a discussion about like people doing it in public at the Ren Fair, and they were like really drunk. They were like, when you're really really want to do it, you do what you gotta do. Willie and I are like, I've never been that desperate. Literally never in my entire life have I been so desperate.
A porta potty?
That
That's
I
like
would-
the bottom. Of the
Exactly.
barrel, yeah.
No, I can do that at home. Thank you.
In the air conditioning.
In air
Yeah,
conditioning,
I'd
where
rather
it's
do it
comfortable.
in the bottom of the barrel.
I could do it in my car and it would be more comfortable. So no, thank you. But I want you guys to come with me to the Renaissance Festival, and then Jesse and Justin can get their hair braided, and it'll look cute.
See, Virginia Ren Faire is like a month away, and I'll be there almost every Saturday.
I probably won't be there because it's during the same time as Limpida, but if there's a weekend that I'm not performing, I want to go because Dallas, our friend, is going to be playing there with Token Entertainment.
Why do
He
you
was at the
think
party yesterday.
they don't have fairs for other eras?
Like what other era?
You know, like a Dark Ages fair.
Well, most people who go to a Renaissance festival don't really give a fuck about the actual era. People don't dress like the Italian Renaissance at a Renaissance festival. They dress Elizabethan. They dress in the Dark Ages. So, like, you don't need a Dark Ages fair.
Did I tell
To
you?
be fair, though, I think we all participated recently in a plague, so
Yeah.
That was pretty Dark Ages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Surprised to see more like plague doctors at the fair the next year.
yeah,
I saw like one,
yeah.
and he broke me. It was weird.
Black Death Fair. Go for a ride on the body cart.
See, that's fun.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, I did have a fun idea for a sci-fi festival, a sci-fi fair. And what you do is you get an area like at the Renaissance Festival, but you theme it as in you are in a market like the Mos Eisley town, and it's sci-fi. So everybody can wear their sci-fi costumes and have like their phasers and their ray guns and stuff. And it's just like the Renaissance Festival, but sci-fi themed. I think that would be fun.
I have that theme stuck in my head now.
What's that?
Do, 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 do.
Yeah, there's jizz bands. That's what it's called.
I know.
What?
It's
called jizz.
It's called jizz.
Style of music?
It's, I have known this since I was 12 years old because I read those Star Wars books.
I did not know that.
Chat
I-
says,
yeah.
how about a Monty Python style Dark Age Ren Fair?
I mean,
Yeah.
everybody
So-
already does that. People already go to the Ren Fest dressed in Monty Python costumes. You're not going to go to the Ren Fest and not see
Or like, what about
Black Knight.
like a Roman Empire fair would be fun.
People already dress like Romans at the Renaissance Festival. You
Shouldn't
know,
that be relegated to the Day of Wrong though?
no, because people suck
See,
and they don't know eras.
Lena,
So
for your party, I wanted to dress like a homeless leper,
that'd be fine.
just in protest.
Of
The over like how over romanticized.
You want to do a realistic rent.
Right, like
Yeah.
most people didn't have it good.
honey, my basement is not themed like the actual Renaissance.
No, I know.
It is a Dungeons and Dragons tavern. the real Renaissance was hell. I would not want to live there either.
Wait, so do you also have like Bridgerton people in there too? Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, and Bridgerton is what is it called? I'm sorry, it's the gosh, I forget what era that's called.
We'll say Elizabeth.
Elizabeth
No,
Taylor.
no.
Victorian?
No, it's the
What years?
Regency. It's Bridgerton is Regency, and the difference is in the Regency era, women didn't wear corsets. So when you watch Bridgerton, and you see women in corsets, pisses me off. I'm like, that's not correct. But that's it. I do like the show.
So which ones are you signing now?
Hold.
We're
Nice.
signing-
You ready?
Uh,
3, 2, 1, go.
That's
I hesitated.
That's
You're
awful.
racing?
I hesitated.
hesitated.
That's the worst. God.
This is the main cover of Queen of Helen issue number 1. So this is the one that we have the most of. There's about
By
1,800
far.
1,800 copies of this, and we're signing 800 of them.
Are we signing like 800 of each of the main covers? Was that?
No, only 800 of the first issue, and then about 300 each of issues 2, 3, and 4 main covers.
Don't die.
Oh man, so my neighbor came to my party yesterday, and one of my best friends from elementary school, his mother was my theater teacher in high school. And she's one of those people that will watch a modern movie and be like, that's just based on a Shakespearean play. And so we blew his mind when we told him that Clueless was just Emma. And he was like, what? It's like, yeah, it's based on Jane Austen.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, blew his mind. Yeah. You never read Emma? Whatever.
Or seen Clueless.
Or seen Clueless. Well, you should do both.
Are you saying he was clueless about Emma?
Yes, he was clueless about Emma, yeah.
We are getting
Or how
scary, but
Rent is just
Yeah.
La Boheme.
This is a pretty.
This
This is streamlined.
Or
is,
the
again,
the
thank
Lion
you all
King is
so
Hamlet.
Yeah, this is
fucking
awesome.
much. This is,
This would have been multiple days.
yeah.
Without help.
Keep
Yeah,
on scribbling.
I hope the pen's pulled out.
This is really the,
I've watched enough live streams of authors signing books that I like. This is how we're doing it.
That was amazing that you thought of that. I don't know why it didn't occur to me to just ask for help at some point.
Well, that's because you're.
Because you don't have friends, Josh.
I have you guys.
which is worse.
Did you notice how I was trying to be mean and I couldn't make myself do it?
No.
Yeah, just let them do it. They're fine with it.
Yeah, no, I do it because when I first met Josh and we wanted to do Fancy Christmas, he was like, well, I've got a house now, so I can host Fancy Christmas, but I need you to invite all your friends because I don't know that many people.
Well, I don't.
But now you do.
I know, but now I do. But the band is my main social thing.
Same.
I've always had a smaller like group of really close friends. But also, I didn't go to high school or college around here.
What
So-
makes Christmas fancy?
It's not that that Christmas is fancy, it's that the party is fancy. And that's because me and my friends, a lot of us as artists, we don't often dress up and we don't have the chance to wear like a fancy dress. So we throw a big fancy Christmas every year. So we have the chance to dress our fanciest.
It's literally the only day of the year that I dress like an adult.
Yeah, it's fun. It's like
Same.
sometimes you want to wear a gown and you don't have the opportunity to.
That's what I'm saying. I just want to wear a gown.
Well, then do it. Nobody's stopping you. Wear a gown.
But what if it's the wrong era?
Well, then I'll get pissed off. Yeah.
It's a toga party, right?
I mean, also fun.
I'm gonna roll into Fancy Christmas this year in
So,
October.
yes.
Actually, no. This year, Josh, you got to dress as Hanukkah Harry.
Hanukkah Harry.
Yeah.
That's not really that fancy, is it?
I mean,
Would that exempt me?
yes. If you're dressed as a
Full Orthodox
full
rabbi.
Orthodox in blue.
I mean, I'm gonna hire a makeup person and come as Yogurt from Spaceballs.
Oh my God. No, that doesn't. No, you don't do that. But you should do that for a comic convention when we're selling Queen of Hell. If you were dressed as Yogurt, that would be amazing.
Ooh, we got to
Hell, the comic book.
Why not Pizza the Hut?
You could be Pizza the Hut if you want.
I don't want to be Pizza.
How did you guys decide who signs which corner?
Justin came up with this one because we're all right-handed. Top right, top left for Josh, top right for Nina, bottom left
The
for me.
key is since these smudge, if we were crossing over each other, we'd ruin all of them.
Look at that spine damage he's doing right now.
Oh.
Goddamn savage. You just took that from a 9.8 to a 9.4, Justin.
Write a little note on it. Bring it back to a 10.
I'm apparently uncultured.
See, if I was gonna dress someone from Spaceballs, it would have to be what's her face, Princess. I can't remember her name.
Vespa
Vespa. Thank you, Princess Vespa.
with her original nose.
Nobody knows the trouble I see. Nobody knows the
Josh,
trouble.
I know you post about it, but do you want to tell them what shirt I'm wearing?
Oh,
Or
well,
on purpose so
actually,
people can
those folks don't know what that is yet,
Oh.
and it was going to be a surprise.
Oh.
Like blew the surprise, but it's good.
Well,
Yeah.
you didn't stop me. I have another shirt.
They don't need to know what it is. It's okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Some people will be getting those.
Some people will be getting them.
Dan says,
Some won't.
no background tunes? I don't know, maybe an underrated band from the DC area?
I thought about that. I think we'll get a copyright strike if we play.
Yeah.
Bingo. We're not allowed to play our own music because it's copywritten.
Do we have 2 copyright strikes on our YouTube for our own band at this
Probably.
point?
No. Those weren't copyright strikes. Those were demonetizations.
There's got to be some way around that.
No, we could play our own music. It would get demonetized, and they put an ad on this live stream on the replays.
Stupid.
But it'd be harder to hear us. But what you should do at home is play a Sound of Thunder
Yes, please. And
while you're listening to it.
especially if you stream it, so we get money. We get those
0.0001.
of a penny. But the more people who stream us, the more we're in the eyes of the gods of music,
Okay.
the music industry, who like P. Diddy.
Which streaming service gets the most views for you guys?
I would probably Spotify because it's the most used, right?
Yeah, but the Spotify listening audience goes up and down quite a bit based on when you have new releases and stuff. So for us, that varies. It's been as high as 60,000 a month. Right now, baseline is like 15,000 a month. But then it tends to jump up when you put out a new release. So.
Jesse, who would you dress as from Spaceballs?
I don't know, the John Candy.
Oh.
I think we should go as the stunt doubles from Spaceballs.
Ah, yes, the stunt
So
double.
Jesse could be Princess Vespa.
Yes, and I'll be
With the beard and mustache.
It's always me in drag.
I'll be the dude.
No, because it's a dude in the movie.
Yeah,
It's
Right.
Princess Vespa's stunt double. He's got a cigar.
yeah. I'll be the dude. What's his name? I forget the dude's name.
Lone Star?
Lone Star. Yeah.
Yeah, you should be Lone Star.
I'll be Lone Star. You could. Justin
Justin's
can be
gotta
a
be Mog.
Mog.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm a Mog.
yeah.
So in the crowd,
Barf.
Barf. Yeah.
one member says, "My 4-year-old is super into Power Man 5000 to baby metal," and
Nice.
another one says, "I suck. I'm spinning a Sound of Thunder vinyl while also listening to this."
Yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I think we're fans of vinyl here.
Who is that?
In my opinion, that's the way to do it. but-
Kevin B.
Kevin Bolesky.
Yeah.
What's up, Kevin?
Josh knows everybody's name.
I'm the one that knows the names because I ship everything.
I'm bad with names. I know faces.
You know their names and addresses.
Kevin has a very long list of stuff that we're signing for him, including the trading cards. The trading cards for Queen of Hell arrive tomorrow.
How many of those do we have to sign?
Very few because I intentionally did not offer them signed.
Thank you.
Yeah. We knew that was towards the end when I started to realize that we were getting in over our heads with the autographs.
Yeah, this is gonna have to be something that we talk about, like for doing this differently for.
Oh yeah,
Future
I
releases.
already primed our backers with an update last week.
Yeah, these are rare now.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean honestly, like so everybody in the band has already signed 750 postcards, which are like the thank you cards for backers, and that was no big deal because we could all take them home and right. So it won't be an issue for everybody to get autographs from us at any point in the future. What will be an issue is getting everything autographed.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That we're gonna have to curtail. But
especially if we're doing this.
yeah. But we'll make it possible. You're just gonna have to really want it. Honestly, what we need to back off of is just when you make it free in a click of a button, it's just
Chat says, "Too many autographs. You're devaluing my eBay listing as we speak."
Oh man.
I would say for real, if there are collectors and when like stuff goes out of print, for anything that a Sound of Thunder has ever made, the unautographed versions are way more rare
Yeah,
because we've signed like everything over the years. So, like some of these comics, the autograph stack is 3 times higher than the unautographed.
It's
the special.
worth more without our signature.
Yeah,
The special
literally.
It Was Metal vinyl edition. It has Nina's signature on the inside and on the cover on the
Yeah.
outside.
Yep. That's very special.
Yeah,
Only 5 of them.
Because I'm very special.
yeah. When it comes to autographs,
Yep.
Chris was the worst. Chris has, God bless Chris, had just no visual design sense. So he would just sign anywhere on the cover. Like we're all spacing our signatures around the artwork,
Mm-hmm.
and Chris
Puts it
would
like
just
right over their face.
Yeah, we would just like over the face, over the logo.
no symmetry whatsoever.
No, and I like to make the autographs look as good as possible. You know.
So do I. Scribble.
Yeah. You put him in the right place. Jesse's the only one I can trust to let loose on his own.
You can trust me to do
No, because you don't notice when the pen starts to run out of ink.
that's true.
So Nina will just go and do like a bunch of signatures with a pen that's half dry. Drives me nuts. That really sets off my OCD. It's like a faded signature. You wonder why things take so long too. It's that kind of OCD.
Just a little.
Perfectionist with the stuff.
Well, we need someone in the band to be a perfectionist.
Nina and I are a good team. Nina's like a assault rifle, and I'm like a sniper rifle. She can operate a lot faster.
Jesse's like the shotgun. Just ba-bam, ba-bam.
I would say I'm the gun builder. As weird as that sounds.
Drummers.
Well, he did staff this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is going effectively because I thought.
Yeah.
And that's because you also play guitar.
And
If you were only a drummer, you
yeah.
never would have thought of this.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, Josh.
And we have very helpful helpers.
We got a
Yes,
question?
yes.
Are your hands cramped up from all the autographing?
There, it's getting there, man. And-
Someone asked the helpers a question because they didn't sign up to answer questions, and it's funny.
What is your all right, you go first. Just what is your unvarnished opinion of what is happening here today? Is this insane?
We got a question.
Kevin says hello, and remember when I was the bass player for a day because Jesse didn't sign one of my comics? I'm bringing it with you all to get in New England.
Oh.
Oh, I forgot what happened with that. Did he sign one?
This is the first time hearing of it. So
I think it was like Kevin signed one because there was an autograph missing or something, so he was the bassist for the day. I can't remember. I remember the bassist for a day apartment. I don't remember why exactly he was bassist for a day. It had something to do with the autograph missing. Like I'm sure we were at a con and we pulled out a copy and there was an autograph missing.
I'm starting to fade here.
Take a break in a second.
No, I'm in the pen.
Pen started. I just squish it out and put it in the cup face down. It might help it charge a bit.
He needs steal my other pen.
Yeah.
You know what would be really funny? If we were just taking telephone psychic calls while doing this.
Ooh, that I can do. Question.
The chat challenges you to sign one comic left-handed and see if they notice.
No, I'm not
I'm doing
that,
it. I'm
y'all.
doing it.
All right.
Yeah.
All
For
right.
these ones.
Okay, this will be that one. Okay.
Okay, so in a second, keep this one to the side. You can hold up the normal one and then the left-handed one.
That's better than I expected it to be.
Is someone actually getting that?
Yeah, why not?
Very good.
Who asked?
Justin,
Wait,
you asked.
who asked?
Who
Yeah,
asked for
yeah.
it?
Who asked for it left-handed?
Oh
That's
no.
awful.
D. Tompkins.
Okay, somebody set that one aside. And we'll have to send me. Wait, let me sign the inside of it after you show it, so you'll remember.
Okay, so first here, tell me how this looks. Here's a normal one. Well, my finger's in the way. And then
Tell us how we should sign. Is it to Danny? I'm pretty sure it's Danny.
this is the left-handed one. So side by side. Some of us did okay.
That's how they start to look when the carbon monoxide leak is.
To Danny works.
To Danny.
Yeah, just put
I'll
it
put it
down.
underneath.
He'll put that. Dog.
Oh, the dog is talking to the
buddy.
cat.
Easy,
Oh,
buddy. Easy, buddy.
the cat's upstairs going,
And Kevin
No.
confirmed that he was based for the day because Jesse missed signing his copy of one issue.
Okay. Sorry.
So he's going to bring it over for you to sign
All right.
in New England.
Yeah, New York show.
There you go. Now I'm gonna have to put this somewhere so I can actually remember to ship it to Danny.
Danny says you also drew a stone cold skull for me one time, I think.
Shoot it.
What did I do?
Somebody drew him a stone cold skull one time.
like Stone Cold Steve Austin, but a skull. That's cool.
Oh, that might have been one of my shitty sketches because all I can really do is draw Badu to Roth skull.
Sounds about right.
Good news for you while you're slammed going to the office and going to your rock opera is you still have some sketch covers to draw for people.
Jesus Christ.
We're keeping Nina busy. You're keeping yourself busy. You signed up for this rock
My
opera.
ego will not allow me to allow someone else to take this role. Every time I'm in the car for 3 hours, I'm like, you're doing this because you won't let anyone else do it. You got a question?
This is from left field, but I got turned on to y'all when I saw you play in Benedictum.
Oh, yeah.
Is anyone in touch with Veronica or Pete? Question.
Veronica, yes. I still talk to her on Facebook. I don't know if she's doing music right now, but
I had heard recently that Benedictum was looking at maybe getting active again.
oh.
I'm still Facebook friends with them. I haven't really kept in touch with them, unfortunately. But I know that, Veronica wasn't active for a while after her husband passed away. But I hope that they get back at it because
They're fun.
amazing voice
Mhm.
and amazing guitarist from Pete. So they were
Yeah.
a good combo.
Yeah, they deserve to play. Again. I miss them.
You and Veronica and Leather at Legions of Metal in Columbus, where Veronica took the microphone away from you.
I stand with Veronica on that one.
Sometimes someone needs to put me in my place.
So Veronica asked Nina if she would get on stage and sing background vocals for a song.
So I did.
And I think that Veronica assumed that Nina knew the song or would listen to it or something. So Nina being Nina, I don't know if you know this about Nina, but like if you ask her if she knows how to do something, she's just gonna say yes. And be like, I'll figure it out later. I think that serves you well in life.
I was doing a good job. It was just more
So-
than she expected.
And so what Nina gets up there, instead of like harmonizing with Veronica.
I was harmonizing with her.
She starts doing like Motown style background vocals, like doo-wop, like just singing oohs and ahs. And I think
Was it in key? Did it sound good?
I can't remember. All I know is Veronica was very confused and she walked over to Nina's side of the stage and she didn't take the microphone away. She raised the microphone stand up super high so Nina couldn't get to it. So it was fucking the best diss. She was like, no, you're done. She put you in a corner.
Yep.
She put you on timeout.
We have a question.
So first of all, Kevin says apology accepted, Jesse, on missing that signature. And Phil mentioned that y'all should have a soundtrack of Autographs albums. And he found A Sound of Thunder through my Spotify release radar playlist. So the algorithm does work.
Oh, good. Do you
Does
remember?
cool things every so often.
Yeah. Do you remember which album or single it was? I would like to know that.
He also says Ronnie James Dio used to do doo-wop before he got into
Yeah, Josh. Fuck off.
You're exactly like Dio.
I am. I'm short. I got curly hair. What more do you need?
So Josh, the Nina raised the mic stand video.
Uh-huh.
That's something we'll have to remember to cut from this stream for like a short later.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Did you do it again? No.
I'm gonna say yes, but you kind of pushed it into my.
You
Oh.
pushed it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, see that? Did you see how violent that was? This man's coming at me hot.
I will say, as you get farther down the line to your side, each person has more chance of smudging.
It's true.
Yeah, it's true.
I have it easy.
Phil's responding to your question. It was a song from the Best Of album about 4 years ago.
Oh,
on Parallel Eternity. Awesome.
I signed a bunch of those things.
Those are going to be sold out as well. A bunch of the back catalog is going to be sold out now because we sold a ton of it on the Queen of Hell Kickstarters.
And we're not reprinting some of them.
Probably not Metal Renaissance. Anybody want to reprint Metal Renaissance?
I'm good. I'm good. Question.
Any covers you guys recorded but never released? Pleasure Slave and Blood Red Skies are my favorites.
We have some in progress. So,
Oh, yeah.
who asked that?
Danny.
Danny. So Danny I'm sure, is on Kickstarter and got Black Blade and
We haven't released Nature.
yeah, no, Kickstarter backers have that.
Okay.
Nature Trail to Hell. So you should have those already. The only other ones that we have
We haven't recorded Power of the Horde.
No, Chris did.
Doing Power.
Well,
We are doing Power of the Horde. We promised it on our Kickstarter.
I thought we cut it because we didn't make it.
No,
No, we made it.
We hit the goal, but I mean, that was before our comic book artist took 5 years, and well, that money's gone. But we did start the covers for Queen of Hell Act 2. So basically, every chapter of Queen of Hell is going to have at least 2 covers with it. And the 2 for the next chapter for Act 2 of Queen of Hell are, we're not going to tell you the songs yet, but it's an Iron Maiden song and a REO Speedwagon song of all things. So those are done, and then the covers for Act 3 have been selected. Those were both sponsored or backed for by one of our Kickstarter backers. Those have been selected. One of them is Manila Road,
Oh.
and one of them is a really obscure band from the 70s.
Oh, Manila Road.
Yeah. So you'll know what the Iron Maiden cover is by the end of the year.
Phil says the angel and the gambler, hopefully.
If we edit it down, or maybe we'll extend it. Just do the middle.
Oh God.
Someone make Josh cover Freebird.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
Danny says, keep on loving your cover, confirmed.
Aw.
I paid $100 in Nashville for one of my good friends to cover Freebird, and he's a full-time Nashville like Main Street guy. I don't know what they call the Main Street. I'm gonna sound up.
Hold on one second.
And I had them play Led Zeppelin, and then we jokingly were like Freebird, and they were like, "That's an $100 song." And so I sent in an $100 thing with the text, "Make him suffer."
Oh.
Nice.
He killed it.
I would have gone Inagata Devita.
He killed it. Jonathan was there.
I put the first 20 in.
Yeah, you put the first. Oh, so I did 80. Yeah, we combined.
I was once in Nashville and I was super drunk on a rooftop bar, and there was another
That's what
rooftop.
it does.
Yeah, and there was another rooftop bar beside us, and at that rooftop bar there was a singer guitarist, and he was playing covers, and I kept shouting, "Play Judas Priest!" And he was like, I don't know any Judas Priest, and I'm like, "You don't know Breaking the Law?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, maybe I do." And he started playing Breaking the Law, and I was like, "Yeah!" from the other rooftop. It was great.
Musicians love it when you scream at them.
I know. I do.
And demand them to do things.
I enjoy it.
I think we have another Catalonia fan.
Oh, all right. Hola.
You translating?
Yeah, I don't know what they're saying.
Visca Catalunya?
Visca Catalunya. It just means long live Catalonia.
Hell yeah.
Yay.
I miss it. I
Me
was
too.
there in the
Yeah.
summer
We'll be
to
back.
visit my ailing grandfather, and my mom's town, La Pateria, has a festival. I would love to play that festival someday.
I just wanted to see what you would do mid-signature, but I was a little early.
So at the party yesterday, Justin, Jesse's friend, said that you're the happiest looking drummer he's ever seen play.
But that's just because Crest looked absolutely miserable when he played. It was like part of his
I don't know, ever?
thing.
Yes.
Has he never seen anyone else?
He's a
This was Andy, yeah.
big like emo band, hardcore band guy.
It was a compliment. He said
Yeah.
he looked so happy to be up there playing drums.
I'll take it.
Oh my gosh, Andy told me that they have been playing the lottery and that they won like $6,000, and I'm like, please don't tell me that, or I'll think I can do it too.
Right.
Please don't tell me.
We all gotta start
The-
playing the lotto.
Look,
yeah,
I
millennial retirement system.
that is exactly it. Like, I only play one game, and it's the 365 for life game, because if I win, I never have to work again. So far, I've won $2. So
When we finish this stack, let's do another like 5 minutes.
Okay. No.
Great.
Hey, chill out.
it's funny.
We have
It's
a-
like the
we have a
cat's
cat
talking
and
to
a
the dog.
Yeah.
Jake.
Get out of my house! I'm not going nowhere, bitch.
I'm sure he just wants to say hi.
Yeah.
Chill out.
All right, back to the earlier question. Your unfiltered thoughts on this experience, Jonathan. Go.
I think it's a great time. I just love listening to these guys talk and play.
Aw.
I can't accept that seriously. It's too
it feels.
Well-
It's too earnest.
Yeah, it's too earnest.
Meanwhile-
Making us work.
We have a question?
No, meanwhile in chat they're talking about diamonds and rust.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. That would be a good one.
Yeah, so there's back and forth on that.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. Someone.
Somebody smudged?
One of y'all did before we got here.
One of you all did.
It wasn't me, because I always touch the bottom.
So discussion topic. Here is my Judas Priest hot take. Ripper Owens did Diamonds and Rust better than Halford. What do you guys?
Ooh, I think, hold on. So they started that arrangement of Diamonds and Rust with Ripper in the band, and I agree that that is a better vocal and a better arrangement than the original from Sin After Sin. However, I think the way they did it with Halford in the reunion era, that Halford's vocal is a little bit better than Ripper's, but they're both great. They're both great. That arrangement where they start it acoustic and then make it really epic at the end, I think it's a better arrangement.
No, neither do.
Halford's vocals to me got better in the reunion era.
We've
I
apparently
agree.
got an uncultured rhythm section over here.
Right.
Because Jesse and I don't know what we're talking about.
Diamonds and Rust.
It's a Joan Baez song that's one of the more popular covers that Judas Priest has done. But they did it as like a gallop, like a more hard rocking, like up tempo gallop in the 70s, and then they redid it where the original is acoustic, like the original, where it's acoustic, but then they make it really heavy and epic at the end.
So my guess is if we didn't have helpers, we would maybe if we were lucky, just now be finishing the art stuff
Yes.
from earlier.
Yeah.
This is still going way faster.
Yeah, we're probably a third done.
We have a question?
Oh, just on the same topic, but if you ever want someone on a rooftop bar in Nashville to play a Judas Priest song, I reckon Diamonds and Rust is your best bet.
Yeah.
Good call, actually. I don't know if I'll ever go to Nashville again, but if I do, I'll make sure to get drunk on a rooftop bar and West Diamonds and Rust.
Josh, do we have other unopened ones of these pens if these start going?
There should have been, yes, there should be more somewhere.
Yeah.
And did you guys open
I don't
any
need
packages
it.
of these today? I bought some more. No, those aren't them. If they start going,
I'm good for now. But
there
I'm on
should
my
have been
last
like
pen.
at least 8 of these.
I opened all the little packs and put them in your cups.
You opened these pens that were okay. Are there multiple like in the discard pile already? Are we down to
No.
4 of these?
I just have one.
Because there were
Discard.
just 1, 2. There's
I was more just
6 here.
curious.
Okay.
Okay, everybody, let's sound off. Favorite sandwich of all time? Justin, go.
I always freeze when you ask me this question.
Why?
Didn't you just ask us this the other
Yeah.
day?
I did, but I didn't put it online, so go.
What did I say last time?
You said the next one.
Oh
I think.
yeah,
Yeah.
the next one. Come back to me.
You're always talking about fucking cheesesteaks. Like, is it a cheesesteak? Is it a chopped cheese?
All right, I'm gonna start a controversy. Hot dog.
Okay, that's fair.
I mean,
That's not controversial.
it counts.
In what way is it not a sandwich? Like,
Yeah.
why would anyone think it's
All right,
not?
never mind. I failed.
Are you just saying hot dog to be controversial? Because that's ridiculous.
Yeah, a taco. Taco's my favorite.
That's
sandwich.
not a sandwich because it doesn't include bread.
Not, you've never seen how I make my tacos.
With bread, then it's not a
It's
taco.
like,
Is an
Like
ice
what?
cream sandwich a sandwich?
Is there bread involved? Then no.
It's not bread.
When it is well done, probably a cheesesteak sub.
There you go. That's a good one. Jesse, you.
cheeseburger, bacon, lettuce, tomato, thin layer of peanut butter.
Nice. Mine is the pastrami sandwich from Katz's Deli. Any really good Jewish deli will do, but Katz's Deli is the sandwich that I still dream about. Josh?
I'm going to give the same snarky answer I gave the other day, which
Oh my
is Rob Halford and Alex Skolnick. Just sandwich me right up, and I'll learn so much about metal. I'll be the most metal guy of all time.
Yes.
From me. Who would survive the longest eating only Nashville hot chicken?
Nina.
You know, yeah, no doubt.
Justin, you don't understand. My stomach is a cast iron.
I don't know if you seem challenged by that. This might need to happen.
Well,
Yeah.
we're gonna do the hot ones
We
challenge.
can do it. We can do a heat off. I'm up there with my hot sauce.
But not. What
consumption.
about you go to Hangry Joe's and do the one where you have to sign the waiver?
I've done that.
We don't need to. Is Hangry Joe's? Is that the one that's here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Then. Yeah. Oh God, I miss their. Oh, I would love Hangry Joe's.
I would say Nina's biggest advantage, probably, if I had to go on a limb, I would say it wouldn't be the heat, but the quantity she would need to consume to survive is a lot less than me, probably.
Oh, that is true. I can survive on less than 800 calories a day, and I have.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good thing.
Yeah. Well.
All right, Abby, favorite sandwich.
Sandwich that you dream of, like fantasize about.
I don't know. I really like sandwiches.
So what do you make when you really want a good one?
I really feel like bacon and avocado on my sandwiches.
That's a good one.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
Really good.
That's good.
Somebody at Nibs and Jay asked, "What's everybody's favorite film and television shows?"
Oh, that's very difficult.
I would go for me. Ghostbusters historically is my favorite.
All
film.
time?
All time, I've watched it the most. I'm tempted to say Spaceballs because of the Schwartz thing, but I think I've actually watched and enjoyed Ghostbusters more times. And TV show, I'm going to have to say the original Incredible Hulk with Lou Ferrigno and Bill Bixby.
That's too difficult for me. That's one that I'm gonna have to think about.
Wait.
It might be Perfume, because that's the movie that I've watched.
Perfume.
The story of a murderer with Alan Rickman.
Wow.
Yeah, and
It's a deeper cut than I was ready for.
I've read the book a million times. I've watched the movie a million times. The soundtrack is beautiful. It's literally about someone who kills people to turn them into perfume. Like, I love that movie. My favorite show might be Gargoyles, actually. That would probably be it. Yeah.
Give him that enough money, he'll walk through hell barefoot.
Yeah, he'll walk barefoot into hell. This is a children's show, sir. No, they didn't put that part on television. That part was in the
I saw it on television.
Did you?
I saw it.
Was
like,
it on the Disney Channel?
I don't know what channel it was on. All I know is that I saw it when I was like 7 or 8, whenever that series actually aired, and I've never forgotten it.
I hear you. So there was a version of the first 5 episodes of Gargoyles that they released as a movie that had different cuts from the show.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to have to get in a fight now with Danny because he says that Oreos and orange juice are a good combo.
That sounds awful.
I don't know. Like, that sounds so. Those chocolates with, filling the fancy chocolates. I always like the citrus ones. I could see it. I'm just saying.
No, I like it when there's a nice balance, but like.
I don't think I want the chunks from the cookie with the orange juice.
You're getting chunks, my boy.
I'm not like dunking it and getting the little like crumbs of cookie and orange juice.
Garrett, favorite sandwich, go.
Hershey peanut butter sandwich.
Oh, that's
Okay,
nice.
that's fast.
Solid.
I want to know.
I've been thinking about it for 10 minutes.
Ready to go.
Ready to go.
You guys just hit 500, by the way.
Oh,
Yes.
hey,
Awesome.
500. Only 2,000 more to go.
Oh no!
God almighty.
Wow.
If that table gets full out there, you can use any boxes that are sitting around.
So literally a fifth. We are a fifth done, right?
No, because we had to have done more than that one.
Is that just of this?
Of the comics.
Just of this one. No,
Yeah.
we did more comics earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is moving faster than the other ones.
Yeah, this is moving pretty quick. Madeline, favorite sandwich?
Princess Hot Chicken in Nashville.
Oh.
Nice.
No, nobody said Katz's Deli.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I don't listen to what you talk about.
All right.
I can't hear your vocal frequency.
Good. Chill, man.
It's too high.
I blocked it out
Too
over
early.
the years.
Jonathan's favorite sandwich.
French dip.
Ooh,
Okay,
good one.
that's
Good
good.
choice.
I'm waffling. I could go meatball sub.
That's a good one.
I want to know if I'm the only weirdo who puts his Oreos completely in the milk and lets them sit and then fishes them out with a spoon later.
Yeah, you
That's
are.
you. That's you, man.
I do that too.
I know.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. However, I will tell you that there's a breakfast that my mom taught me where you take Maria cookies. They call them in Europe digestive biscuits, but they're very kind of dry, buttery cookies, and you put a crap ton of them.
out there?
Yeah, probably.
You put a crap ton of them in a bowl and you cover it with milk, and they get soft, and you eat them like that.
Andy, I promise I won't hit you.
Oh wow, that went farther than I thought. There's no cat.
No cat today, buddy.
There's no cat.
Sorry, buddy.
Do you want to take a 5?
I'm good if you guys are.
I'm
but
good. Let's
Yeah.
go.
We could finish the
Do you
number
guys need a break?
ones.
You need a break?
Do you want to see the pile again?
This is how much we've gone through.
Progress.
We're getting there.
Yeah, halfway through the table. Ish, almost.
Almost halfway
Once
through.
we get through this pile and that pile and that pile.
And you do not have to feel bad. You need a break. You need a break.
I'm good.
Do you need a break?
I just got it.
All right, let's go.
All right, favorite alcoholic drink. Justin, go. Somebody's offering you a free drink at the bar. What are you taking?
I was about to make the same joke I made about the sandwich, then I realized that would sound bad. I like an old fashioned.
There you go.
Old fashioned.
I love that.
Oh, old fashioned. Jesse, what about you?
Well, we'll go. I've got an old fashioned again, but I've got a story about that with a free drink from the bar. That's
Go on.
Oh, the show you blacked out.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, we were playing a show in Baltimore, and I was drinking Natty Bohs, as one does in the People's Republic of Baltimore, for like 6 hours, because you roll in at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you don't play until 10, because, you know, that's how these shows go. And the promoter, wonderful dude, took me and Josh and said, hey, let's come with me. We're playing at this bar is a bar and like Mexican restaurant and everything. And he says, follow me. And he pushes on a spot in the wall, and the wall gives, and there's a speakeasy in the back of this bar. It's like he's like, hey, let me get you a drink back here. It's like, of course I'm going to get a drink from a speakeasy. Why am I? So I asked for an old fashioned, and they give me just bigger than this old fashioned. And again, I've been drinking beer for about 6 hours now, and we go on and play the show. We do the band shot at the beginning of the show too, and I black out. I do not remember the show. I don't remember playing it. I took my shirt off at some point.
Yeah, you did.
And the best part about that, we have it on all recorded.
You were great.
We live streamed that to people, and I don't remember.
I had no idea you were anything other than on your game.
Did you ever watch the video?
I've never seen it. I know you've got it, but I've never actually seen it.
Do you even remember taking your pants off?
He was very killed.
I'm talking about the green room.
The green room.
Yeah.
That one was on video.
Yeah. Different video.
Hey, hello from Catalonia.
Hello from Catalonia. Okay, my favorite alcoholic drink is a vodka dirty martini with no vermouth. So basically, I just want vodka and olive juice and a lot of olives. Josh, what about you?
My favorite used to be Long Island iced tea, but there were some gigs earlier in the band existence where I got too drunk, more drunk than I intended to, because Nina, what she used to do was go to the bar as soon as we were done with sound check. She would go to the bar and get me an unsolicited Long Island iced tea and just come up to me and put it in my hand.
It was funny.
Yeah.
John.
I was like,
John,
I love you.
That was great.
Yeah. I expressed my love for John from Raven.
While he was on stage.
Yeah.
Texting him.
Texted him while he was on stage.
So I don't really drink those anymore. But now, honestly, I have to say my favorite drink is just like a stout or a porter, like a good dark beer, something malty.
Nice.
Tidings.
Oh gosh.
Not malty enough. I wouldn't put it in my favorite category.
You have gotten shit hammered.
I have gotten shit hammered. Yes. I drink a lot less, more moderation.
Same. I haven't gotten blackout drunk before or since.
I've
Other
never,
than your Christmas.
I've never gotten blackout drunk. I've never passed out, and I've never
fallen into a
Well,
fallen.
You know what it was for me? I think my drinking at shows over the years has lessened as my stage fright has lessened.
Good.
Because I used to have severe anxiety and stage fright before shows. Especially when we were playing at like Jack's, if it was a big, international headliner and we were direct support, like those used to really get to me.
I think I'm going a little dry here, so I'm going to need you to lube me up with a new pen.
Well, Jesse, are you already going back and forth between two?
Yeah.
Okay, let's
I'm going back and forth.
let's try the Sharpies and see how long they last, and if we need to change pens to match you.
Finger exercise.
Oh my god.
Let's try some
This feels like when I've been drawing for too long, and I rest my pen right here on my finger, so I have this big pad of like mashed down flesh on my finger.
Yeah.
Mashed down
It's
flesh.
You can see it.
3:35, and for some reason I thought that even with help we'd be done at 4.
Oh honey.
Yeah.
I know.
All right. Well, these are the
If you guys need to
Sharpies.
leave at any point, by the way, just been a huge help already.
This is gonna be a long ass
See
stream.
this? If this looks different, we don't have to stream the whole thing.
I don't
as
think
long
there's-
as we're.
I mean,
Yeah,
why
we do
not?
as well.
If people are cool, that's just sitting here bullshitting.
Yeah, I know. I don't see why we
6
stop.
hours.
Just go.
I'll keep going.
Yeah, we've passed the 2-hour mark.
Cool. Woo, why not?
I'd say we'll make it to 3 and we can evaluate.
That.
What time is it?
Hold on.
It's 3:30.
3:35.
I'll make it to 3 hours on the
stream.
stream. Yeah, that's good.
Are you supposed to be separate? Okay. Never mind. This makes all of everything.
It'll be funny. It's like, oh, we could have flown to
Me questioning what never
Do
adults
these
do.
match
Sorry.
okay?
and the time.
Did these match well enough with the Sharpie?
I think so. I think mine is a bit dry.
That's probably just because it's brand new.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like mine's actually getting stronger.
No.
Hitting it second line.
Second wind.
Nibs and Jay says, got to love the artist ring finger callus. Have the same thing going
That's
on.
it. That's it. It's the ring finger callus.
You know what's funny? I used to have that in elementary school and high school because we had to write all the time. And then I noticed recently it completely went away, like that bump. that's
Oh,
gone.
yeah.
And then I've started writing a lot more recently, and
And
it's
it came
starting to
back.
come back.
Yeah.
I have the drummer calluses all over my look at that, like
Yeah.
callus,
Jesus.
just the whole way down.
Did you ever have warts when you were a little kid? What?
Don't
I
think
did.
so.
Mm-hmm.
I had them all over my hands at one point.
What?
Yeah. It was like I had one on my thumb, and then I had one on this finger, and like at one point I looked like an evil witch. Like they were all over me, and then they went away.
I got like one in my foot, like a planter's.
Oh, those are awful.
Yeah.
I've never
'Cause
gotten
I ran
one on my
around
foot.
barefoot all the time.
Yeah, thank goodness I've never had one on my foot. I have soft baby feet.
Tag the Sound of Thunder warts portion of the live stream.
Oh, I'm sorry. Have you never gotten like any kind of skin? Oh yeah, you had chunks of skin removed because of cancer.
I had poison ivy up my ass crack. All right. I have been there. All right. I have plenty of stories.
Check before you wipe, right?
Yeah. I got it while I was running a marathon.
Oh, because you used the wrong leaves.
Yeah, because I carbo loaded the night before and put too much meat sauce in my spaghetti. So I'm at like, I think it was the first mile 10-ish that I was right in between the rest stops, man. I wasn't gonna make it, so I dodged down into the woods. And unfortunately, I was not a Boy Scout.
Leaf of 3, let it be.
Leaves of 3 wiping on me.
Oh, God.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh no.
So I finished the marathon.
Well, yeah, it doesn't develop immediately.
No, it started the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like someone once dared me to eat one of those super hot peppers. They're like,
Oh, like a Trinidad scorpion pepper?
yeah, and they're like, I'll give you $10 for it. And I was like, that's like the easiest $10 ever. because
Yeah,
it-
sure it was.
No, for real. Because think about it this way. It takes me 2 seconds to eat the pepper.
and then I've made the $10, and the consequences are out of my control. Right?
I mean, that's true.
Right?
Well, look at it that way.
It wasn't eat 3 of them.
You're
like,
not going to suffer until like a couple of hours or even the next day. Like a couple hours?
You suffer pretty quickly.
Really?
I mean,
Not on the other end.
yeah, but still, if it was more than one pepper, now then the equation starts to change. But just one, pop it in your mouth, down it, and then it doesn't matter if you want to quit. It's too late.
You know, with that much capsaicin in your stomach, you can literally eat a hole through your stomach lining. Like it's pretty toxic.
It didn't feel like it was something you're supposed to do.
Yeah. And I grow them for fun.
Same.
Oh, we should make hot sauce together this year.
I brought you some of this one time.
I know. We should do it together this year with mine and your peppers combined.
I think it's gonna be an onion year.
Hint of Armageddon. Great hot sauce. Made by
Ever been pepper sprayed? No?
Dan Quillen.
No, never been pepper sprayed. Dan Quayle?
Quillen.
Oh, it's like you made hot sauce with Dan Quayle?
Dan Quillen's the hot sauce master. This man has a whole lab in his kitchen now for hot
This
sauces.
really like not working that quickly.
No.
We're all brand new.
I know. Let's see. That's no.
I've somehow managed to not get pepper sprayed, although.
Yeah, years young.
Yeah.
I once accidentally used a cream I was given for a rash as toothpaste. They look the same.
One of my favorite old cartoons was The Critic, and there was an episode where he's like going up to talk to a lady, and she's like, "Get away from me! I got pepper spray." And she goes, "Kss," and you just see him go, I don't know why. That's always in my mind is what's going to happen if I ever get pepper sprayed.
So there's a meme of not a meme, but an actual video of a cop pepper spraying a line of protesters who are all sitting. Have you seen
Yeah,
that
I've
one?
seen
They're all
it.
like sitting like Indian style on the ground outside. And
2011.
yeah, and this big porky cop just walks down the line and sprays them all right in the face.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That happened at my college.
Whoa.
Yeah. CC Davis.
UC
Right?
Davis.
Yeah.
Why? What were they protesting?
It was the Occupy Wall Street protests.
Oh. Hey, how'd that work out?
Pretty great. Everything's great.
Everything's great.
Everything's great. Should have pulled a Luigi.
Yeah, European fans. How do we get those visas?
I think I can get I think I can get Spanish citizenship.
How
do I drag-
prison?
Yeah. Look, it's not a Salvadoran prison. If I got the choice between the two countries, I'm going to Europe.
I'm between a rock and a hard place because Rachel doesn't want to move anywhere warm.
Oh, God.
So we're looking at like Norway.
Ugh. Well, that's much
I'm
harder
like,
to
I'm
get
not gonna-
citizenship because
I know.
you'd have to learn the language.
I know the only like easy places to emigrate to where it's cool are like the Baltic states.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I mean, not Brooks. I'm
I
sorry.
gotta emigrate to Estonia.
Estonia.
I, for some reason, when you said a rock and a hard place, heard Iraq
Iraq.
and a hard place, and I was like,
I don't know if that'd be a good idea for me.
Solid.
I mean, technically, you could get citizenship in Israel if you wanted to.
Nah,
Yeah, I know.
that seems like a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah, I don't think so. How do I go to Spain and get you guys all to come with me? Because that's the only way I'm going.
I mean, I would love to live there.
But how do I get you guys citizenship is the
Sit
question.
there and eat bocadillos until I die.
Yeah.
Or could you go far enough south that it's cold again?
That's one of the other options is Uruguay. Actually, Uruguay has a pretty temperate climate.
No.
What? You don't even know anything about Uruguay. It might be awesome.
No, I'm saying no because I wouldn't be there. I'd be in Spain.
You might be.
No. They'll send me to fucking Uruguay. They're gonna send me to El Salvador.
To that super prison?
Yes. Yes, literally yes.
I don't know, I'm not getting onto a plane for a few years.
Man, And that would be fucked up. That's a way that the world comes full circle. My dad immigrates to this country,
And you get sent back
and I
to
get
the Mexican.
sent right
Okay.
back.
Hear me out though for the movie on your life story.
Uh-huh.
If you end up running the mega prison from the inside,
Wow.
that'd be a pretty good end.
That would be pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Is that going to be the next chapter?
Yeah, that's the next chapter. I do
Mine
wanna-
still look okay, or is mine getting too dry now?
I think yours looks okay. I do want to
Fine down here.
play El
Okay.
Salvador. We have fans there, and one of them contacted me about doing an interview for their radio show. I would love to do.
Are you doing the interview?
I'm waiting for him to contact me again. I told him like, if you want me to do the interview, I need you to send me the questions in Spanish in advance so I can translate them and have my answers ready. Because I'm not great with conversing on the
I
fly.
can't interview you in English and translate on there.
No.
Chet says, have a prison show, Metallica style.
We almost had a prison show in the Netherlands.
We did.
Oh, I forgot about
Yeah, our buddy Gurko from the Netherlands works for their prison system, and he invited us to come play in the prison. And we almost did, because on the first tour of Catalonia, we followed that up with a couple of shows in Germany, and we flew from Catalonia to Amsterdam. We were driving into Germany.
Its own fun story.
Yeah, so the plan originally was we were going to land in Amsterdam and drive to the prison for a daytime show, like a quick daytime show. This was like our first real tour overseas, so we were like way overestimated what we could do and what we would have time for. So we're like, yeah, we can just do 2 in a day. We'll just fly in and do 2 shows.
Oh my
and
God.
drive, no problem. However, the concept is still cool of. you know,
I'd love to play in
playing-
a prison. Johnny Cash did it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I'd play in like an American like Supermax. prison.
No, I'd play in a you know.
Netherlands. I assume the Netherlands prisons have like spas. You know, like smoothie bars.
You just want to be put up for the night.
Yeah. It's probably nicer than my house. That's what I'm saying.
Gosh, damn it, this is like dry.
I love that.
This is dry.
The entire planning around that is that we were gonna we played a show. We played a show like probably an hour outside of Barcelona.
Was
Drove
this one
in.
Dead, Dead?
I don't know.
To our
It's been in my
Airbnb.
pocket for a while. I'll put it down.
See if this one's any good.
We drove into our Airbnb in Barcelona and
That looks
everything. It was
pretty good to
like 5 o'clock in the
We
morning,
just need to
and
give that one a rest.
so we got it's 5 o'clock in the morning, and our flight is at like 8 at the Barcelona airport. So Nina crashes, I crash. Chris comes banging on my door at like 6 o'clock in the morning. It's like, we gotta go now. Thankfully, I've had most of my stuff packed up already, but again, 1 hour sleep.
Yeah.
We get to the Barcelona airport. We go our separate ways with Martin, who was part of our videographer crew.
Empire, who was in the chat earlier.
Yeah, what's up? And we get to our terminal and everything. We're waiting on the doors to open. Nina is crying at one of the tables next to me.
She was so tired.
I was so tired I
She
cried.
had her face down and she was crying.
Chris was head down on the table over, who's snoozing, and Josh walks up to the little convenience store next to this next to our door, and cracks open a tall boy
At 8 in the morning.
8 in the morning.
Hilarious.
My whole philosophy on that tour was like that this is the only time we ever have any level of fame. I'm gonna just act like a rock star.
I couldn't do it. When I don't sleep enough, like my whole body shuts down. After that tour, I got strep throat and an eye infection.
But then we got on the plane and flew into the Netherlands, and then had to drive for like 4 hours.
In northern Germany.
In northern Germany, in
You were-
the deep snow.
You were the most alert at that point.
Mm-hmm. It was so cute and picturesque because it's a Germany in winter, like in the Christmas season,
Gorgeous.
and I was miserable. I was like, "Fuck this."
But we did have to drive over some like high mountain paths or something. I remember the roads were pretty sketchy.
It was lovely.
It was like wet snow coming down.
Mhm.
Then we get to the venue, we played the show, and the promoter and the bartender and everything were hanging out with us, like eating after the set. And the bartender is laughing at me. She doesn't speak any English. She's she's laughing at me. And she's saying something to our promoter in German because I'm falling asleep with a beer in my hand, sitting down in a card table chair.
It was good schnitzel though.
Oh my god!
Excellent schnitzel.
And then the Christmas market in Marburg.
Oh,
was
yeah.
like the most picturesque thing.
It
of
was
all
so
time.
sweet, and I was so sick.
Which venue had the best drinks?
Ooh, good question.
Just drinks.
Oh, you know the
Oh,
brewery,
the brewery
and that we play in gosh, what's that town called?
Pueblo de Seguro.
Pueblo de Seguro.
Yeah. What's the name of the brewery? Fuck.
Their beer is great.
Yeah.
Wasn't it a dairy also?
I don't think so.
Yeah. It had their like iconography was all like it was like cows and sheep.
Oh,
So maybe
Where was this?
it's the Pueblo de Seguro. It's about like an hour outside of Barcelona, little mountain town. Really pretty.
our name is spray painted on the bridge.
Yeah.
Cetretse.
It's a Trexie.
Trexie.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes, a Trexie.
I was thinking of the place we played Maki's Fest.
I wish I could import that beer somehow. I love their beer.
Look at 13%.
Yeah,
milk
right.
stout.
Yeah. Oh my god, so delicious.
This is the first time I've ever had caviar too.
Oh yeah.
Man, I just gotta take issue with Sharpie. Like, fuck Sharpie.
Yeah.
Yeah, this like I keep going back to this artist law form that you've got.
Yeah, these pens are brand new and they're shit.
Or you get canceled over Sharpie?
Yeah. Sharpie
Go
canceled.
to hell, Sharpie.
Get what?
I do have a bunch more. These are okay.
This thing just fucking works.
I feel like mine's been decently consistent.
Sounds like a skeleton.
The gallery has spoken.
Okay, now my hand is cramping.
Is this height okay? The table can go down a little bit.
No, it's this. Right here.
Break after this stack.
This is the end of issue 1.
Oh god, we're on the end of issue 1.
But
There are
that's
4
But
issues.
that's by far the most, like more than double of any other. So we're gonna move through the other issues a lot faster.
Chat says Nina is going to do a full Bane and rule a prison.
That'd be sweet. I'm down.
I think it's happening.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just like Bane, except my injections make me smaller.
All right, Jesse.
Yo,
What's your favorite part? Writing a song, recording it, or live?
live. 100%. It's the I love the writing and recording process and everything, but just like the live energy, just nothing compares to that.
Writing and demoing.
Yeah, I mean, you're the one who's doing like the demoing.
Yeah.
That's like I like putting the puzzle together.
Mine is definitely live too. I'm a performer. I need a stage.
I enjoy live, but I like when we're writing and I feel like I finally cracked the code to the right thing to play somewhere.
Yeah.
For a while.
Got a question?
Do you guys write the music first, the lyrics first, or at the same time?
Sometimes it's all three is the answer.
Well, often the title.
Yeah, sometimes Josh will have an idea in mind, and I'll be like, "Ooh, that sounds like this," and I'll start writing lyrics, or I'll have some lyrics I've already written, and I'll just sing, or I'll come to Josh and I'll be like, "Josh, I wrote a song about slime."
I'm trying to tell shit.
Yeah. No, that was mine. That one was mine. Well, really, it was Ren Faire. Ren Faire decided, instead of calling Beelzebub, he just decided to call him Lord Shit Eater.
Beelzebub, yeah.
That's like a nickname for Beelzebub.
Lord Shit-Eater.
Which we had all seen it in the script,
Mm-hmm.
but it wasn't until the comic was drawn and colored that inspired me. I was like, we need a song about Lord Shit-Eater, guys.
I want a song about the evil babies. The giant evil babies.
How does it go though?
I don't know. Gotta write lyrics. For me, like writing lyrics when I'm inspired is very, very easy. But I'm not as good with the music. Question.
How long does it take you to write a finished song?
Ooh.
We did in a day last weekend.
Yeah, it really depends. Usually, you try the Sharpies.
Yeah, I should put Sharpie and it's already dead.
Let's we'll finish these with Sharpies. We can go try the silver paint markers.
Yeah.
These might take a hair longer to dry, so to be on watch of these. You guys can use the cardboard too.
Chet says, I'm currently writing a D&D campaign based on an Unleash the Archers album.
That's fun.
Oh, who's that?
Danny?
Okay.
We have somebody at a game company working on a D&D style campaign right now, which is now I'm trying to remember if I'm allowed to say this publicly. I'm probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a Sound of Thunder crossover with
Tabletop gaming.
It's a tabletop game campaign, which would be a crossover.
But it will be
with,
published, yeah?
Another company's. Well, I don't know if we can guarantee it yet.
Okay, is it, are we in it as characters with
Yeah.
powers?
Yeah.
Sweet. Do we get the powers that we asked for?
Yeah, that's what that was about.
Sweet. I'm excited. Question.
Suggestion from chat, you guys should do a D&D one-shot and post it.
I want to so bad.
That would be a
We were
video.
talking
We
about that.
have
Yeah.
the means of doing this. We can do it in the Kilton Claw. I have the ability to do this. We just need either someone to run the game or I can run the game. So we just really need to schedule it. Another thing we'd like to do is stream us playing Marvel Zombies because my husband painted a bunch of Marvel Zombie figurines, and I know Josh wants to play it and Jesse wants to play it, and Justin just likes to play games. So
That's by heart.
D&D class. If we do this D&D class for you.
For me, are you asking like what I want to play?
Yeah, what would you play if we did a D&D?
Is everyone automatically a bard?
no,
That would be
okay. You know what? D&D classes, but none of us can choose Bard.
I don't know. I think Paladin's fun.
Jesse, what about you?
Monk.
Josh?
Accountants.
You're the worst.
I'm gonna roll up my character Herschel Lipschitz, CPA.
Fuck you. Fuck you. You're gonna be a wizard.
I just walk around with glasses and a briefcase.
Oh no!
Nope, you're gonna be a wizard now. That's all. I would be a barbarian.
I just like having a character that has one ideal they won't budge on. I was playing a character that their sole purpose in life was to deliver justice, but what justice is depends on where you are.
That's fun.
And so then, like, when one of my party members would try to steal something, they'd have to hide it from me because I was like, I will kill you if you do this.
I liked Michelle Rodriguez's character in the D&D movie so much. I was like, that is exactly what I would be. Like, except
Barbarian.
I'd be a barbarian, except she liked little guys. I'd be the opposite. I like big men, big boys.
Oh my god, you can smell these markers.
Oh, we getting high today.
Are these taking a lot longer to dry?
Yeah.
Well, we're almost through this stack. What time are we at on the stream, man?
2:23.
So it'll be 2 hours and 30 minutes for the amount of times.
Everything we've done up to now.
Yeah, 2 hours and 30 minutes.
So how many signatures is that per hour?
Oh, good question.
I was about to calculate how many of these we're doing. I feel like I'm getting one of these out about every 5 seconds right now.
Yeah.
Like, this is going way faster than the earlier stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, we made it through half that table.
That's it for issue 1.
Okay, should we take a break?
I think so.
Yeah.
And do math.
You earned a break. Yeah.
So 2 hours, 24 minutes.
Oh,
These can drive.
Well, are we leaving the stream going?
I mean, we can leave it.
Things are going. There's somebody else. Let me stand up for a second because I was telling my terrible show story. So this one.
A break. How is health feeling?
Oh.
I gotta stand up though.
He's on your couch, by the way. I didn't even notice he climbed up there.
Oh, that's right, with the skeletons.
Aww,
I was showing Jake off the
that's so
camera.
cute.
Get some,
Can I show them?
get some quality Jake footage on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, watch out, you're under the leg of the tripod right now.
Yep.
This is Jake. He's my buddy. He goes on runs with me and he entertains my daughter quite a bit. So.
That sounds so weird. Your daughter.
My daughter.
You procreated.
Children.
You love my kid.
I do.
Chat says you guys will be doing autographs in your sleep tonight.
Oh, Jesus.
Josh, move your head. Take a pic. No. Ruined it.
Hey, buddy. Good boy.
Get this guy away from me.
Let's see. So you guys signed 800 of that first issue.
800 of the first issue, and I want to say probably about 150 are the other random ones before that.
Just talking with helpers and everyone, I think we push through at least one more row, maybe another hour. Like when we sit back down, do one more hour, and then we end the stream, break for food. I'm getting hungry. They're getting hungry.
I'm gonna need food too. The stuff underneath is only one stack in each box, so it's actually 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stacks. So it's only this much more.
Okay.
It's not.
Yeah,
It's not.
I think if we do one more solid hour, we'll probably get through that table. Then we can take a break, go somewhere to eat, and we probably won't stream us eating.
Oh, we're not going to do
Just sitting
mukbang?
here like,
Huh?
I would stream a cheesecake.
Mukbang?
What's Sound of Thunder mukbang? We should do that.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Is that where you overeat?
Oh,
Yes.
now I want a hot
That's-
chicken sandwich. We were talking about spicy stuff. We should go to Hungry Joe's.
Let us know if you want the Ace
I don't want Hungry Joe's.
What do you want? Chinese
See, I don't think like
Don't talk about it if we're gonna just do a short break.
Okay, yeah,
Because I don't
we'll
want to
figure it out
I
later.
don't want to think about it for an hour. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
Maybe
decide
even
it.
just the sports bar down the road. The one we went to watch the
Yeah, the soccer
at.
game.
They're
Yeah.
not super fast though.
No.
Well,
I mean, we could just go to Benny's. That's fast.
I'm not eating Benny's.
Oh, right. I forgot. I'm sorry.
But if you guys both eat Benny, that cancels out the bet, right?
That was not part of mine. The only one.
He and I is fast food.
Do you want to explain what's
So
going on?
yes, please have him do hand
We'll
jobs.
do it when we sit back down.
Is that kind of fast food?
Is fast food.
Yeah.
I don't really like Hungry Joe's, but
I'll see you with you.
All right, well, this is our
And they
quick
got
break.
it.
I'm gonna get some water.
Woo Boy's way better.
Oh, Woo Boy's the best, but it's not around here.
No, it's over. In
Well, you got
Herndon.
helpers. You send one of us to pick it up.
No, it's in Herndon. It's far.
We need in a moment we'll ask people on chat their favorite restaurants.
Alright, I'm gonna get water, then I'm good to go.
Oh, yeah. We should drink something. Where's that vodka?
It's
Oh, these
I'm
are only
there.
hot minutes. Yeah. Oh, Jake.
And we're only doing like one stack in each.
Jake.
Oh, there is only one stack in each.
Yeah, just for scale.
Don't handle on the door.
It's less.
Listen, can we take a photo? I'll wait for Josh on that. Intermission.
As long as it's not here, the comic books.
All
Gonna be good for a minute. Don't be a pest. Don't be a pest. Don't be a pest.
We will be right back. You know what? I'm gonna do. All right, conversation with skeletons. We are taking a short intermission. Please post questions here.
All right. I can't see. Oh, what are we? What's the camera looking at?
The skeletons.
Oh, the skeletons.
It's
All right.
skeletons.
Ugh. I'm here to entertain you all, but I don't really know how. What's funny is the hardest part of signing these, I'm not getting any finger cramping, but I'm not like hovering. It's actually just the bottom of my hand rubbing on this cardboard. It's painful.
Favorite type of pen?
I really like the Uniball one pens I bought.
I know you got really into it recently.
Give you a dead Sharpie.
Yeah, give me one of the ones that are next to it.
People didn't like these, I think.
I just want to write my name on camera.
So, what was the story you asked me to tell? One of our helpers and I took a challenge to not eat any fast food this year, and I've done it before. Like I didn't eat any fast food chains for almost 2 years, and then when COVID hit, one day we caved and we went and got it. Oh, swapping places. I'll scoot over in a second. But Madeline, you need to refix that. Garrett goes, what's the consequence if we break? Because it's meaningless if there's no consequence. So I said $5,000 for first person who breaks. Hey, it's got weight,
Now,
right?
does this include pizza or is it a separate pizza?
Separate pizza. Same, yeah.
He just wanted to add that for himself.
Oh, what if we go to the Philly Tavern so you can get yourself a cheesesteak?
Maybe. But so the first of us to break owes the other $5K. Now, obviously, you could just do it on your own and lie, but we're not doing that. At least I'm not. I can't speak for Garrett.
But we had made an oath.
We've made an oath. We're not going to break the oath. And then if we make it to the
Break
end of
the
the
oath.
year, it's null and void. Although, quite frankly, having done it before, I'm not going to want fast food. I'm not going to get to January 1st and be like Taco Bell time.
Do you guys have some boxes over there?
That's probably what I was about to do.
We put them in stacks of 100.
Alright, I'm gonna put this key.
You're saving
these on the table for tonight, but for the ones that come out.
Favorite cheese?
You should know about.
Thank
Is
you,
that Jonathan?
Yeah.
Those are whole 2 stacks of 75.
I really love this wasabi cheddar we found. It's got like wasabi in it. So
Is it like a light green cheese?
No, this one's white,
Okay,
but it's got a hint of wasabi.
that sounds good.
It's very good.
There's a type of cheese that I love, and I can't remember who makes it, but it's buffalo.
No.
It's like buffalo cheese, and it's got buffalo sauce in it, and it's so good and creamy. Oh man, I could go for a cheesesteak too.
Is Jesse taking the dog out?
Starting to get hungry.
Yeah, we should stop talking about food.
Sorry.
Josh, did you want to do the left-handed one?
The left-handed.
Is there anything you have to do to it now before we forget about it? I'll just break.
Oh, I won't forget about it if we leave it over there.
He's just leaving it somewhere else.
Does that little demon have a name?
That's
Oh,
the Krampus.
That's Krampus. I got him in a Kickstarter, and I left it here, and I just never took it back.
Well, we leave it here because that's also where we leave Nina's Krampus Christmas book
Oh yeah.
all year round. Nina wrote A Christmas Tale.
I have my own children's book.
Yeah.
I should reprint that.
Your husband read it to Olivia.
Yes, he reads it every year for Christmas.
He was showing her the pictures.
Yeah.
Come here. Nope.
Yeah, I think I'll reprint that this year.
You use thicker paper.
Yeah. It was my first time self-publishing, so.
Now I
Yeah.
understand why
I feel like
Brandon
I'm gonna
does
carry
this for 2 hours every week.
And no more.
And yeah, granted, he's signing thousands and thousands.
Oh, you mean
and thousands.
Sanderson?
Yeah,
Okay.
but
Yeah, my buddy Brandon, the
No.
published author.
I don't know.
Is it go time?
Let's go.
It's go time.
Thank you for recommending those books to me. I'm still waiting on the next on the.
What the?
What?
Just don't even mention that.
What is happening?
What did Josh sign Nina's name?
I just signed.
He just wrote my name.
What?
Why did you do that?
How did you do that?
What's going on?
It looks a lot
That's
like
good.
Guys.
Is this a secret?
I have like 4 credit cards in your name.
What the fuck, man?
How did you do that?
Look
I'm getting punchy.
at that shit. That's
It's very
that's
close.
Very close.
Yeah.
Wait, so you just that wasn't a prank? You just subconsciously signed Nina's name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting to him, you guys.
You know what he fantasizes about now, Nina.
Being
I want your
me.
level of fame.
No, you don't. You wouldn't know what to do with that. Getting a bunch of
want it because it's not that good.
no, yeah, that too.
I'm just
It's
kidding.
not that much. I'm at just the level of fame where I get harassed, but not the level where I get paid for it.
You're not at the like frequent dick pics level.
No, but that would be funny at least.
But that's the next level. I feel like that's the next notch you're gonna hit.
I'm okay
These are
with
the
that.
ones that are holding out.
At least
Yeah.
it would be funny.
That was bad.
Do these look okay together? Because we're using different kinds of.
Yeah,
think
they're
so.
I just switched back to the other one because mine is
The artist loft is what's killing it.
yeah.
I bought-
your unfamous moments.
I bought as many as.
My I'm famous moment.
Yes.
I can describe mine. I'm not.
I mean, I'm the bass player for a progressive power metal band. I'm 100% not famous.
I take issue with all of those descriptors.
Sometimes I get recognized at random places, but my favorite place that I ever got recognized was a Total Wine. I was getting
We got recognized once at a
gas station.
Gas station in the middle of the night
oh yeah,
in Pennsylvania. That was.
Oh, I wasn't
Yeah,
even thinking about that one. I was thinking about like the random one in Barcelona, like outside of Barcelona. Someone recognized me.
yeah. But yeah, I was at the Total Wine and I was doing some wine tasting, and the guy giving me the wine was like, "Are you in a metal band?" I was like, "Yeah." Are you Nina from Sound of Thunder?
Josh, you want to show the new cover?
The new cover?
Yes.
Yeah, we started new books.
Oh yeah. This is Queen of Hell #2 main cover by Dusan Markovic.
This is the one without nipples, right?
No.
Yeah, this is covered.
Oh shit. I guess we did it covered.
Yeah.
The Virgin Art ones are uncovered.
Oh.
I feel like these were supposed to be the uncovered one on this version.
Well, don't let them know that. Shut up.
Could have had more nipples.
There's plenty of nipples in the comic itself. These are the see, I love these comics because if my mom had caught me reading these, she would have been so like, oh, these are adults.
But now she doesn't care.
Now she doesn't care.
My mom still cares.
Favorite fantasy beasts?
Favorite fantasy beasts.
Who asked that?
Morgoth.
Morgoth.
Mogo! Mogo.
Morgoth.
Oh, that's Sanchez?
Yeah.
Favorite
Yeah.
fantasy beast?
The kosher pig with human feet.
You can't go wrong with just like a classic Cyclops.
See, I was gonna say you can't go wrong with a classic dragon.
Yeah, Dragons are cool.
Like old English style, the fat dragon with the wings and the
So,
big bulky guy.
I don't know if I'm crossing a line calling this fantasy, but quite frankly, I would say like a Sasquatch for me.
A Sasquatch?
I mean,
That would be
Fine.
pretty cool.
Yeah. Those are cool.
I mean,
That's I would call that a cryptid, but it's still fantasy.
It's mythical.
Yeah, mythical beasts.
Until found.
Yeah, until found, it's mythical. Yeah. Mine is a unicorn. I love that.
Or
it's
a
a special unit.
I like horsies. And unicorns are horsies with cool horns.
What about the giant dog from the Neverending Story?
yeah. Like, I'll pivot the question. Favorite fantasy monster?
Excluding pop culture stuff?
Not necessarily.
There's some blending over there, right?
I mean, does vampires count? Is that a monster?
I would say werewolves.
Yeah, monster. And vampires. I love vampires.
They're in the Monster Mash, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true. If they're in the monster mash, they count.
very true.
No one's smashing like a vampire.
I think that's more of a modern pop culture thing, right?
What's that?
Smashing like a vampire.
No, vampires have always been very sexual.
Are we going to do Smash or Pass Monster
Smash or
Edition?
Monster edition. Smash or pass, count or lock. Smash. 100%.
Smash or Pass Count or Lock original movie version.
I think I'm fine with
Yeah, smash.
Oh.
Yeah. I love vampires.
Sasquatch.
Smash or pass?
Yeah.
Smash.
Smash.
Smash,
I
yeah.
like a big hairy guy.
Yeah, the fur makes it better.
You do it.
Mermaid.
Smash.
Mermaid.
Smash.
I don't know. Are
I
there,
feel like the
are there
mermaid would kill
scales
you.
there?
I feel like a mermaid would kill you.
It's supposed
I mean,
to.
there's sirens.
Yeah.
Have you ever gone like have you been fishing? Have you ever rubbed a fish the wrong way?
Yes.
The scales are sharp.
Yeah, but like if the penis comes out, then you're not supposed to rub against the scales. Like, have you never seen
Or is it scaled?
The Shape of Water? The sexiest film ever.
Wait, did anybody say yes for mermaid?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Because of The Shape of Water.
Smash.
To dude mermaid. Merman.
It's a mermaid.
Smash?
I guess. I don't know.
Not.
But the waist, it's fish from waist
Fish
down,
from waist,
right?
or is it fish from waist
So
up?
it's a fish stick.
So. Yeah, but like The Shape of Water, remember?
I can never see fish sticks again the same way.
Did you watch The Shape of Water? Oh, we
The
have to watch it
Oscar-winning
together.
fish
The
bang
Oscar-winning fish bang movie. Yeah, we need to watch that together. That's one. I will say that's one of my favorite movies of all time. Up there with Perfume.
Do you
Really
think that
good.
Del Toro was literally sitting around one day and he was like, what if the creature from the Black Lagoon fucked?
Yes, literally yes. Yes.
Without a doubt.
Reptilians.
Oh, smash, definitely.
You can interpret it as the alien or the like
Is this a
Skyrim.
Jewish thing?
What?
I'm
If
not
so,
clear
you just
on
made
the,
it one.
on the reptilians. What are the reptilians tied in with in the conspiracy culture?
Like the adrenochrome drinking. That's,
We're
Yeah.
gonna write a
Is it
song
all-
called Adrenochrome.
Are all conspiracy theories related? Like they're all tied together?
I mean,
somehow?
that's QAnon is the whole like Avengers of conspiracy stuff. So yeah.
The Avengers of conspiracy.
Yes. The Justice League of conspiracy stuff.
They believe that they alone can save the world from.
On a day
The
when no
Q
single
cinematic universe.
conspiracy could explain what was happening.
And
They-
clarifying question from chat. So is the creature from the Black Lagoon a merman?
Yeah, I think so.
I
Yeah,
believe so.
yeah,
And are the answers still the same? Smash pass?
definitely. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Centaur.
Oh, smash! 100%.
No hesitation.
Actually, that should have been my favorite mythical creature. I love centaurs.
I think I'm a hard
Again,
pass
where's
on
the transition from human to animal?
at like the waist.
At the waist.
Yeah, of the human when it comes to the centaur, but it's got a whole horse.
Centaur
business
World?
going on.
Anyone?
What if
Huh?
it's
Centaur World?
Yeah, the show.
Oh yeah, I need to watch that.
what if it's horse from the waist up?
Oh no. That's
BoJack?
weird.
Is that BoJack?
Oh, I guess that is BoJack. Then I guess Smash. Yeah.
Well, I was
Yeah.
gonna say the waist of the horse, because like really BoJack's horse from the neck up.
Yeah. So I guess Smash.
Ain't nothing like fucking like a depressed horse.
Yeah. You knew it. Did you ever watch BoJack,
No.
Jesse? Okay, I was gonna say I think that would.
Yeah,
hurt
and
you.
I got a lot of BoJack filtered in from you.
Yeah, I love that show so much, but I'm well aware of that. It is because I enjoy watching miserable people.
I forget BoJack's like girlfriend's name. The one he always tries to go.
Well, are you talking about Diane? It's not his girlfriend.
Yeah.
She's his publicist who becomes his friend. Actually, no, not his publicist. She was going to be his writer. She was going to write a book about him, and then they became friends.
Yeah, let's see if this works. Yeah, Artist Loft.
And my favorite is Princess Carolyn.
We're gonna buy more of the artist lot pens for.
I do want
Yes, thank you.
Mhm.
I get a band sponsorship to Artist Loft pens.
Yeah, screw Sharpie. You can keep what's his name, the guitarist who got his own Sharpie.
Oh, Ingve?
Yeah, yeah, you can keep Ingve.
Wait,
We're
he
going
got
Artist
his own-
Loft.
He has a signature.
He had a signature series Sharpie that he sold for $60 on his website.
A single Sharpie for $60.
What was special about
It
it?
It
just
had
had
his
his name
name on
printed
it.
on it, which you can get from like any branding,
Did it look like a normal Sharpie?
Yeah, it was a Sharpie. It was
Which means
just
it went out after like 2 signatures, I'm sure.
The black Sharpies are really good.
Fair.
But
the silver ones, silver Sharpies are garbage.
I don't feel like they used to be, but maybe it's just because we do so many more autographs now.
Fair.
I bought a set of like the metallic ones recently. And they didn't work well.
I feel like it's shrinkflation, like they're just not putting as much ink in them. And they figure like you use it the day you bought it and then you lose it.
Yeah, you kind of.
Or maybe they're stored upside down.
Forehead, yeah.
Yeah, maybe they're just been in storage for a long time or something.
Nina, favorite horror movie?
Oh, that's hard. I might have to think about that.
Evil Dead 2.
No. The one
Yeah.
for you, yeah. The one I've been thinking about the most lately is Cremator, but
Is that a horror or a drama?
I call it a horror, but it was definitely considered horror when it came out. It came out in the 50s. 50s, right? Yeah, the 50s in Czechoslovakia. What about you, Jesse?
I was going to go with Dog Soldiers. It's the best werewolf movie, period.
Idiocracy.
Current news coverage.
I keep seeing people come up with the argument that like idiocracy is about classism because it's the poor people who have the babies and they're the stupid ones. And I'm like, yeah, have you been to America? Unfortunately, that's true. And it's on purpose. And it's not because it's cool or anything. You know, this isn't a good thing, but yeah, dumb fucking rednecks have 1 million kids.
They did predict Crocs though.
And they predicted Crocs, yeah. You know what they got wrong though? Costco. Costco's awesome. Costco is great. And they're good to their workers. So if somebody at Costco was like, welcome to Costco, I love you, that'd be cool.
I like the old Hammer horror stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Kit Lee.
The Christopher Lee Draculas.
Mm.
Was it Hammer that did Pit and the Pendulum? Did you do one of those?
I have some
I
box set.
think
There were some
so.
companies that were basically like Hammer knockoffs, or basically did the same vibe and used the same actors. So like
Christopher Lee, Peter Cushing,
Vincent Price.
Vincent Price.
Yeah.
You guys listen to Christopher Lee's metal bands?
Oh, honey.
A long
Yeah.
time
Oh,
ago.
honey. When it was
A long
released.
time ago.
You know what's sad about that album though is that he's off beat for one of the songs. It was the fast one. Jingle bell, jingle hell, jingle all the way. Like he's off beat, and I'm like, oh,
You
damn.
know who Christopher Lee is?
Whose child
Count Dooku?
did this?
Sauron.
Sauron. And I know that people don't like the new Hobbit movies, but man, the first one with Christopher Lee when he was talking about Radagast, I love that scene.
Favorite Lord of the Ring movie?
Oh,
Two Towers.
it's probably the first one. What's it called? The
Fellowship.
Fellowship. Just like that's such a comfortable
Return
movie.
of the King.
There's not a wrong answer.
Yeah.
I love those movies so much.
Are they really separate movies?
Right.
Yeah.
I think it's tradition at this point for people to watch them as a sequence.
Yeah.
So
It's always when I'm in my basement and we're doing something. There's always a Lord of the Rings on. It's like just wherever you left off.
Or the Rohirrim was okay.
I haven't seen it yet. I've heard my friends told me it was really boring.
It was fine.
Oh boy. You know, I liked the show, and I know people hate it, but I really love the dwarves.
They lost me like 2 episodes into season 2 of Rings of Power, where like they actually you will become the Lord of the Rings.
Oh!
Done.
They said the
They said the thing.
They said the thing. No, I just love the dwarves because the dwarves have such good character chemistry with one another. They do feel like a married couple, and I think that's awesome. Question:
Who would win in a fight? The Witch King or Darth Vader?
Witch King.
Witch King.
Yeah.
Yeah. Immortal, like extraplanular being.
Yeah.
Who would win in a fight?
Who has
Darth
the high
Vader or a man with a modern Glock pistol?
Darth Vader.
No. No.
Yeah, they deflect all the bullets.
Yeah.
You can no.
Yeah.
A normal.
You
This
think
man
they
has
don't?
the entire
You
Mandalorian
don't?
thing.
You think they
The
don't have
Mandalorian's
bullets
lost.
in the Star Wars universe? Bullets exist. They just don't use them.
I don't know about that.
He also wears armor, so yeah.
I don't know. I think.
Like, what do you think? Like, is the Glock pinned up to his face and he can't move away from it? Like, he's Vader. He can do almost
The
anything.
projectiles in Star Wars move so slow.
Well, also Vader could literally just take over the guy's mind and stop him from pulling the trigger.
From how far?
From at least if
Like
he
modern Navy SEAL sniper.
a sniper.
Okay,
No.
Vader force choked someone to death in the second movie who was like a ship away.
Yeah.
These are like giant
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
battleships, like
Yeah.
separated by like vast amounts of space.
Yeah, the Force is basically magic.
Yeah.
You can't really fight with the Force.
It's-
I just think outside of the starships, modern militaries here dominate.
If that was
Star Wars.
true, then the rebellion would have had way more bullets, and since they didn't, and it leads me to believe that they are not effective.
I don't know.
Dude,
I've,
would
I've
it-
never seen one bullet.
Would the shields in Star Wars even work against like solid projectiles?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Mandalorians use solid projectiles in the
Yeah.
war between the Mandalorians and the Jedi.
Yeah. So therefore, yes,
So they do work.
Yeah.
They do work.
They do exist. They have guns in Star Wars.
They lost, but they still work.
They're just not as effective.
That forehead again.
And I mean, they miss so frequently, they can't really spend all those resources on all these planets.
Oh, right. No one's got good aim unless you're a hero character.
That's what they actually teach you when you join the military. They don't teach you how to shoot. They teach you how to be the protagonist.
Ugh.
I'm a hero of reality.
We need way less of those.
Obviously, that was a joke.
Was it?
It's funny. The light is literally fading.
Yes.
As the sun goes down, I move around, looking through the shadows.
No, wait.
Life hangs by a thread, and I've heard it said that there'll not be tomorrow. If that's my destiny, it'll have to be. So I'll face the future, running out of
We need a
time.
copyright strike.
Ah, damn it.
Is it if you sing it yourself?
No,
Yeah.
they can't match it.
Oh, okay.
It's all the matching is automated.
It's like how you're allowed to do covers on YouTube.
Yeah,
I don't get, those reaction channels.
I hate them so
I
much.
do too.
Sorry.
That's how is that not constantly copyright striked?
I guess because they don't play the song. You see
Not the whole
someone,
thing.
No, they
Yeah.
do.
do they?
I don't think
pause,
they can.
right?
I don't think they can monetize. I think the way they do it is they monetize with their Patreons and stuff.
Come watch me make goofy faces at a really popular song. Please send me money.
Yeah, if it was that easy to make money, you think I wouldn't do it? Here's Nina listening to popular music. She hates everything.
You just need to combine all the trends. Like here's Nina. Nina reacts to hip hop with bare feet.
While overeating
Well,
food.
mukbang, yeah.
Well, okay, yeah.
I've had a couple of signatures today where I just started wrong and then had a stroke and had to figure out how to continue.
I'm still waiting for you to explain stroking and having.
Signing these-
Literally signing for me.
And it looks like she did it.
That's a shockingly good.
Is it like when girls are together for so long that their periods sync up? Are our brains syncing
I
up?
guess.
And one of y'all make a really shitty Jesse
Man.
signature here.
If it's Josh's brain that bleeds randomly each month, that explains a lot.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
I'm just gonna put an X on all these so it looks like Chris signed them too.
In a weird, obnoxiously wrong place.
Yeah,
Obviously.
right over the title.
Yeah.
So what's happening with the one you signed as Nina?
I mean, we can still
That's
use
crazy.
it, but then everybody's gonna wonder if they've got the one that
I say mix
They
it
would
in.
know because it's signed in the wrong
Wrong
spot.
Oh, that's true.
If you get the issue 2,
Yeah,
where Nina's signed in the top left-hand corner.
just know that is actually Josh is pretending to be me.
Yeah,
Or you could all sign each other's names.
we should do one. where we
Oh,
do
that's a good
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah. Did you sign me on?
No, you took it back and you signed yours.
I did?
Yes.
Stroke.
You just stroke.
Well, it's trash now.
All Josh copy.
Yeah, it's the old
Yeah, I'm
Josh
gonna do a
copy.
couple of you guys.
Just joshing around edition.
Oh, crap.
These are what we call factory seconds.
Factory seconds.
Second pick.
Do we have any questions, Madeline?
Nope.
All right. Josh, what's your signature dish?
Signature dish
Yeah.
that I like to eat or that I like to cook.
No, like if you had to impress someone with your cooking, it doesn't mean you're good at it, right? Like you don't have to. I'm not saying you're a bad cook, but just if you had to impress
Brisket.
someone.
Two right now, yeah. My Christmas brisket usually comes out pretty great, and lately my thing has been making egg drop soup
That's
for
a good
Rachel
one.
because I'm cheap, and they were charging $9 for a little single serving of egg drop soup.
And it's very easy to make.
Mm-hmm.
It is as long as you look up how to do it and you stir it right and pour the eggs in.
Yeah.
I can see how you could screw it up if you weren't paying attention when you put the eggs in.
To make it yourself, it's like $2 a serving, unless you're going off of modern egg prices.
Yeah, egg drop soup will be the new currency soon.
What about you, Jesse?
Carrot cake.
Oh, yeah.
Straight up homemade carrot cake. Very proud of it.
I think mine is figura because I love to make it, but I don't know, Josh. You like
Yours was that jalapeno cream chicken that you used to make.
Creamy jalapeno chicken with the caramelized onions and
Oh,
yeah.
Justin?
Sign faster. You gotta heat.
Chili?
Chili, I think.
Chili. We should have a chili cook-off.
I'm down for that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yes.
Each of us makes chili.
Will that be your mukbang episode?
Yes.
Yes.
What a good idea.
That should be a fan
Oops,
event.
sorry.
That should be a fan
Sound of
event.
Thunder chili
Sound of
cook-off.
Thunder chili cook-off. Each of us makes a big chili, and so you can taste all four.
Oh, you know that
Folks.
festival chili cook-off?
Mm-hmm.
We rent a bunch
That's
of porta
what
potties.
Actually, you know where we could do it? We could do it at one of my favorite breweries.
I saw Soundgarden, that chili cook-off.
Oh gosh, what's it called?
Read.
The place we got the beer that we were drinking yesterday at yesterday's party. They have a really nice brewery area, and you can rent it for events. We should do it there. We should have a chili cook-off where we bring the chili and have our fans come and they can get beer at the brewery. Beer and chili, that sounds amazing.
That would be good. If will they let us serve food? That
Yeah,
we bring in?
that we bring, yeah. We're not charging for it, so
3 hour mark.
3 hours.
As long as it's not here where everybody can use my bathroom.
No, exactly. It would be there at the brewery, so you don't have to worry about people parking at your house.
It's 4:35 p.m. I had estimated us roughly till 5. And then we'll stop there.
Sounds good.
We're kind of cruising.
Yeah, there's only one little box left on the floor.
Oh, you're doing the ones on the floor? Oh no, you put them on the table.
They're on the table now.
You fooled me. You've given me false hope.
Sorry.
God, again, this multiple days of work otherwise. So again, for the 5th, 6th time again, thank you all.
Yeah.
All right, Garrett, signature dish. I know what it is.
Fried rice.
There you go. Abby?
I really like making this beef stew.
Nice.
Madeline?
Oh gosh. Depends on the day, but I'd have to
That
say,
risotto.
oh yeah, that risotto is pretty good. But also my butternut squash snickerdoodles.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, maybe my signature dish should be the barbecue muffins.
Oh,
Is it muffins with
Those are
barbecue
so good.
sauce?
No. Yeah, I'll make them for you. You'll become cultured.
With barbecue muffins?
Yeah.
We'll see.
Make it. So
I
Mama
guarantee
June's
you.
lemonade.
they're
I sent
so
a photo of them.
Mama
to-
June's
I sent a
lemonade.
photo of them to Jesse, and he about died. He
What-
did not
what's in
remember
them?
it. You'll find out.
My cholesterol went up from looking at them.
Are they?
I'll make them next Sunday.
It's like barbecue pork jammed into biscuit. right?
That sounds great.
Basically.
It's fantastic.
That sounds
that-
great.
is
Do
that the
you
idea?
barbecue the pork yourself?
Sometimes. You can kind of put whatever in it.
You rolling with those? I'll roll with tiramisu.
Oh, maybe for SummerSlam this year, I'll make barbecue. I'll barbecue and you can make your barbecue muffins.
I'll make barbecue muffins next Sunday.
Cool.
Sure.
The helpers who are here are welcome. Well, actually, I can't invite to Josh's house. If you want barbecue muffins, show up for the start of practice and break in.
Break into Josh's house.
Yeah, Josh says no.
Oh man, you should make your mom's muffins for the chili cook-off, Jesse.
Oh, the biscuits?
Yeah, the biscuits.
Yeah.
I love your mom's biscuits.
We all love his mom's biscuits too.
This world weary sigh.
How's your back feeling, Josh?
Wow.
Subtle threat.
Just a little.
Juicy cookie.
I might have been the one that caused the
Yeah,
last
really, you
one.
might be the instigating factor in my back injury.
Kind of want the medallion that this cult member is wearing in this painting. It's pretty
You
cool.
can probably 3D print it, spray it with metallic paint.
Yeah, exactly what I'm thinking.
Still in volume 2.
Yep,
This is the last of it.
very last of volume 2.
That was way faster than volume 1.
Because it was much less of them.
Few.
Fewer.
Many fewer.
Are you thinking
Many
about?
less.
Are you thinking about Weird Al right now?
Oh, that's
Oh, Weird Al comes back in Reno 911 as Ted Nugent.
Oh yes,
It's great.
He's so good as Ted.
He
he shows up as Ted.
he plays Ted Nugent on Reno 911, and they go to a what do you call it, a compound where they've heard a bunch
my
of
God.
people are shooting guns.
We have
and
to show that to Jesse because
and-
it's gonna break him.
yeah, it's great.
All right, number 2 done.
Woohoo!
Okay, are we gonna
Do
break?
we need the break?
Yeah.
Show off number 3.
Number 3. Oh, is number 3 gonna get us banned from YouTube?
Oh.
No,
do-
no, it's fine.
Do we want to? Well, we could break now, or we could go to 5 like planned.
I'm okay either way. If anybody needs to stop, we should.
I think I need to stop. My hand is literally.
If we
like,
stop, it would be go get food right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Break.
my hand is like not great. Also, I think my blood sugar's dropped.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
All right.
Thank you guys.
Last words.
Last word.
Thanks to everybody for watching us do this super exciting timing.
So exciting. If you have any suggestions for next time we live stream, please let us know. We'll do pretty much anything.
Thanks, y'all.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Bye.
Like, peace.